Hello and welcome to This Is Bruh. I am an alpha.
Wow, that was a little cringe. So today we're gonna be taking a look at some of the most alpha tech of all time.
The cool thing about these videos is they make themselves.
They do. We just have to sit here and make fun of them. It's great.
Kinsey signed up for their mailing list and gets an email 7 to 10 times a day. Touch of Modern, Uncrate, just the manliest sites online.
I'm ready to
and
go.
We're gonna talk about whether they're alpha or beta.
Or cringe. I am the personification of alphaism.
The Skull Rider 5-inch folder knife.
Wow. A cool motorcycle full of bones. This brings together utility, craftsmanship, and timeless design. Whether you're slicing fruit, working outdoors, or keeping a reliable bladed hand, each piece is built for dependable use with distinctive character, like stabbing your enemies in the throat.
Is there anything more badass that a guy can do than cut an apple slice with a pocket knife? It's way too feminine to just bite an apple.
That's true.
You gotta cut it with a knife. Okay, so I actually have a story about that. When I started my last job at U of R doing the video stuff, I took over for a guy who'd been there since the early 70s. And he was a interesting guy, to say the least. I go into his cave, is really the best way to describe it. I open the drawer, it's just filled with random seed. So I realized the irony of me saying this, but he was a prepper, and I don't know if this is just like his seed bank drawer.
Just in case.
His hobby was carving flutes. I found a DVD of him just with wooden flutes that he had carved.
That's actually
He
cool.
was really good at it.
That's pretty alpha. Look, I gotta be honest with you. This is absolutely not it.
What are you talking about?
This is for posers.
No way.
The problem is that if someone pulls this out, they're gonna laugh in your face.
You carve a smile on their face with the knife in your hand.
That's not even a good knife. Do you see how hollow the thing is? That thing will snap.
It won't snap because you're stabbing soft people with it.
Shot glasses set of 2. Are these meant to look like you have shot these shot glasses? That's kind of funny.
Do you want people to know your gun is so not powerful that it couldn't even break glass?
Apparently it's embedded with a real copper 308 rifle bullet.
Thinking of some like big burly like blacksmith type guy with the apron glass blowing
the tongs,
and then pulling out a rifle and just pew!
I gotta be honest with you. Almost exclusively when I see all this alpha nonsense, I'm like, this is not for me. This is dumb and stupid. I would actually buy these glasses. You imagine you got one of the boys over.
You're showing how weak and flaccid your gun is.
No, there's nothing flaccid
There's
about
no penetration with your
There's
rifle.
plenty. There's like 2 inches, man. Can you send me a link to this? I feel like I want this.
Pants.
Hey,
Navy.
Wait, whoa.
The dude robe.
What are we doing here?
Bros, is it gay to have a bathrobe? Do you want to look like you're a factory worker, but also be comfortable doing it? Well, here we have dude robes.
Hold on. Basically meant to replace a normal bathrobe.
It's a hoodie on the outside and a towel on the inside.
I think for science, we need to order a dude robe so that Matt can demo it so we can all understand exactly what the dude robe is all about. Do you volunteer?
Sure, as long as my dude robe won't be confused with a hoodie that girls might wear.
Oh no! They might give us cooties. Gross.
It's got extra deep pockets, so we know it's not for girls. I'm gonna say this is beta because the true alpha just has his dingle dangle hanging out of a bathrobe.
I don't know if I agree with that, but I also agree beta.
Company issue dude robes for everyone.
Oh, what the hell?
The Salathin
Legrande
toothpaste
squeezer. Fellas, have you ever tried to get a little bit extra toothpaste out, but your weak little sissy hands can't handle it? Well, guess what? And we got the item for you. The Manly Toothpaste Squeezer is going to allow you to squish the ever-loving shit out of your toothpaste to make sure that you get every single drop.
They talk about how they have the handle, which is the distinctive brand's S. That's a 5. This cost $350.
But it is made out of chrome-plated brass, and it is sitting atop a base of blue Baya granite. You know what's more manly than granite? Nothing. Can we do the math for 1 second? Say, how much does a tube of toothpaste cost? Like
I think I'd
$3?
buy a 4-pack for like $8.
How many generations do you need to use this toothpaste squeezer before it has been remotely paid off?
Oh, ever. This will outlive us all.
But you know what? It does look cool. Are there other things?
Does it?
If you put it on your vanity, I'm like, bro, hook me up.
Finally, my pubes can be straightened. Guys, do you hate having curly whirlies? stick your happy trail in here. Give it a couple cranks. You're gonna have Fabio levels, flowing pubes.
Dude, I'm not.
Dude,
I can't do this anymore. That's too much.
this is beta.
I have an image in my brain that it's very seared into my brain right now, and I don't think I can get it out.
This is the anti-pumpkin candle.
Wait, what's the anti-pumpkin?
Are you tired of your old ball and chain getting pumpkin spice lattes, smelling up your man cave?
But I'm just trying to understand, what is the opposite of a pumpkin?
This is the Ranger Station's aptly named anti-pumpkin candle. Notes of pine needles, crisp
Okay.
morning air,
Yeah.
falling leaves, and a hint of petrichor. That's the smell before rain.
Here's the thing. We all got to take this seriously. Because, fellas, it is time. It is time. We've had the tyranny of all the pumpkin spice latte girlies spreading the word, spreading the smells, and it is unacceptable. We've got to take our $45 anti-pumpkin candles. We got to light them up in solidarity with our fellow bros.
Can some sort of horticulturalist tell me, does falling leaves smell different than fallen?
Absolutely alpha.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on a second.
Nothing's more manly than a cowboy.
Wait, we got to take these back down. Hold on a second. Fellas, it's gay to buy candles. We can't buy candles.
You know I love my dark showers. It's dark outside,
Yep.
lights off in the shower, candle. I have a maple pancake one right now. Smells wonderful. Hot as hell shower, cold beer. All right, juxtaposition. God,
That actually does sound pretty
Like-
good. I'm actually kind of on board. Okay, never mind. This is alpha. There's a way to have an alpha candle situation, and it's
or
a dark
you could
shower.
also just open the window. Luxury dating service.
Do you need to submit your credit score before you sign up for this?
Yep.
What the hell? So you just pay money to show that you're rich.
They specifically say there's absolutely no sugar babies, daddies allowed.
I don't believe that at all. This feels like the perfect spot to go
No.
fishing.
Because you write a LinkedIn post about how dating has taught you about B2B sales. Betas is because real alphas turn any platform into a dating service. All right? Here's the key. You go to Craigslist,
I know where
search
he's
wedding
going with this.
dresses.
Oh,
All right? You can filter by size.
You sick.
No one in a happy marriage is selling their wedding dress. You go and look at someone selling their wedding dress. Be like, look at how straight my pubes are. Follow me for more unethical life tips.
Curated for successful professionals, entrepreneurs, and globetrotters, Luxy pairs selective screening with world-class amenities to introduce you to equally driven partners. No swiping, no spam, no small talk.
What is the no small talk? Is it just, hey, you want to?
This is not it. Because here's the thing. If you're a true alpha, you just step outside and let your pheromones do the talking.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. The Infinite Machine Pi electric scooter. If you're a big fan of the Cybertruck, which as we all know is the most alpha truck ever because it can't do anything, looks dumb, which is what alphas do. This is a $10,000 scooter.
Okay, that's actually not that bad for a scooter.
What the hell scooters are you looking at?
This is not like a bird scooter. This is like a Vespa.
I would buy a Vespa right now. How fast does this thing go?
35 to 55.
55 miles an hour? I'll buy a
Yeah.
Vespa for that. Can we note that this says it's a pre-order? This item is scheduled to ship in spring of 2025.
Which is, we're
Not right
currently approaching fall.
A full payment now includes priority shipment and white glove delivery. Cancel anytime for a full refund. Bullshit. You're giving them $10,000 and they ain't gonna give you an Infinite Machine. This thing is dumb and stupid and not worth $10,000 in any way. The problem is this is a scam. No,
yeah.
absolutely not.
Ooh!
DILF!
And I love farting.
As a proud DILF myself, I will say that I am just a huge fan. Just let it rip and proudly proclaim to everyone, hey, I'm a DILF! Hey, everyone! DILF right here!
I know that Kinsey's very proud of these, so I'm gonna read them out for you guys. She wrote them. This shirt is perfect to show that you are the real master.
The real friar of flatulence.
The real count of crop dusting.
King Ripper the First.
The Duke of Dookie.
I feel like it's pretty alpha to love farting and to
Yeah.
proudly proclaim that you're a big old DILF.
I did learn that I can fart on an airplane and no one will hear me. It's loud enough that no one will hear me.
Wait, hold on. Wait, be very careful on how you pronounce this. Go ahead.
Dynamic masticating slow juicer. I love masticating with fruits.
You can keep your masticated juice for up to 48 hours. Brother, Kinsey,
You can only do this.
something.
You can only do this once a day, twice
every-
if it's been a while.
Once every 2 days because it lasts 48 hours. Absolutely not.
No.
No in every possible no.
I can masticate with myself. I have an idea for a food experience.
Okay.
You know wine tastings, all you can eat buffet with a spit bucket. Oh, I want this double cheeseburger. Nom 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 nom. Blech. Oh, I want these mozzarella sticks. Nom, 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 nom.
Gross.
Okay, well, we'll do it in a way that the boxes are nice.
No more dynamic mastication, please.
A moon candle with a hidden meteorite inside.
Now, hey, what?
It smells like outer space.
Basically, as you burn it down, you just get the meteorite. It's perfect for watching space movies or playing your favorite space game.
I've been mooning since I was a kid. If you had watched our weird Etsy video that Kinsey and I had done, we know there's some sexy fucking meteorites out there.
The other day was at Target. They had a moon-flavored Capri Sun. Why don't we go get fruit by the foot and moon Capri Sun, and we'll all have a great little lunch. I'm torn on this. If it's a real meteorite, then it's a yes, but I feel like it's just a rock that they are just pretending.
See, I'm saying yeah because you're also gambling. You won't know if it's a real meteorite until you actually use it.
Eco Mind One smartphone. What in the heck is this?
I almost bought us this. So this is a square smartphone. The camera like pops out.
I actually mildly curious about this. It is a 4-inch display with a 50 megapixel camera, a 500 milliamp hour battery. It does have a DAC with a proper headphone jack. Apparently you have two modes. So you have regular like Android mode, but then you also put it into AI mode, and it will automatically connect to the right AI model for your task, which I'm sure is going to be great for it to not do anything and be kind of useless.
I've said I like weird form factors for phones.
It's probably not good, but maybe it's not that bad.
You know what?
You know what we can do?
You gonna order it right now?
No.
Oh.
I'm going to talk to my buddy ChatGPT for a second. Hey, I got a question for you. Is AI alpha?
So when people talk about an AI being alpha, they usually mean it's in a very early kind of experience.
No, not like that. Like alpha is in like macho and manly. Like I just need to know, is AI manly?
Oh, I get what you mean now. Honestly, AI doesn't really have a gender or a manly or not manly personality.
I want my money back. Nerd Strong Gym. Let's go. North Hollywood Oh, it's North Hollywood. Oh, that explains a lot. If your body type is more gamer than athlete, Nerdstrom Gym is a new take on a typical gym, combining a love of geeky topics like Star Wars and Doctor Who with physical fitness.
It's the ultimate fusion of alpha and beta.
That's true.
The owner said the regular gym demographic was scared off by the nerds. If I see a dude just with a hammer hitting a tire going, for Gallifrey!
It says cosplay is acceptable? What the hell are you cosplaying as at the
Goku?
gym? I think it's important to kind of build actual real incentive for you to go. One of the things that's really motivating is just seeing the progress, like, oh, you can see those numbers going up. And I think that's why like things like the Apple Watch are really helpful, because you can, challenge each other to competitions. You can see as you're kind of like tracking your sort of like metrics. So I definitely am like a fan of this as a concept, but I just think a gym just purely for nerds sounds like a terrible idea.
Well, I want this. I want to go to the gym and watch Fringe while working out.
But is really like someone painting the Eye of Sauron on something really going to make you more motivated? I'm just going to walk in and go, wow, that's kind of cringe.
No, not the paint, but like the culture.
I'm just saying, is that a motivation for
Yeah.
you? The culture of nerds?
Yeah, what's wrong with nerds? You go to the gym and it's intimidating when you have the gym guys like, hey, hey.
This ain't it.
Alphas, follow your dreams, guys.
Titanium EDC wallet. Oh, it says EDC, Matt, so you get to take this one.
Okay, EDC is just an acronym for expensive. Are you James Bond?
I wish.
And need to have a little kit with all your burner SIM cards? I have a Ridge wallet. I don't like it.
Well, okay, you know what? Let's ridge it out.
So I have a Marquez Ridge wallet.
Fanboy.
No, I got it for free from our Christmas party. I have a note that I carry around with me
What's the note say?
all the time. It's from a friend. Keep this in your wallet next time you're out and about to do something questionable. Open your wallet and think, would Beth and Ronnie do this questionable thing? The answer is yes. Yes, they would do the questionable thing.
The idea of using this wallet, the problem is that there's no place for cash. And if you're going to be a real EDCer, you got to keep a couple hundos
No, you
banded up in the back.
You have your crypto wallet. No, this is beta.
Yeah, I actually agree. The Lightship AE1, the Panos camper. So the idea is that if you're towing, especially with like an EV, you can plug it into your truck and it will charge your truck up, basically negating the like range that you need. It has a 44 kilowatt hour battery, which will obviously power the camper and everything like that. So this has a queen bed, a kitchen with a dual burner induction cooktop, microwave, fridge, freezer, AC, heat, and a separate bathroom with a dedicated shower space. It's $151,000?
Okay, so here's the problem. That's also not that expensive for a camper.
I mean, it actually does feel like it's a pretty nice little trailer.
As a, hey, the world's gonna end soon guy,
Yeah, I'm kind of about this. Yeah, that's pretty alpha. Hey, yo, wait, whoa. The Noel Wasley chair. Kinsey, this is out of pocket. So this was a beautiful chair that was designed in 1925 by Marcel Breuer. I have one of these in my office because my dad had one and it was super cool.
It is the least comfortable chair ever, and I've watched it.
Cool.
I've watched your son fall through this twice.
That is true. I don't know, man. It's aesthetically pleasing and surprisingly comfortable, says the listing. It's great.
It's even harder to get out of.
You know what? It's a skill issue.
Is that why you got this? So you just sitting in there ripping farts and dilfing in your office?
I do dilf in my office sometimes. This is a high quality chair, but I will tell you that this is gross negligence on the part of whoever's selling this, because this is not a $3,778 chair.
Oh.
I got mine for like 120 bucks.
Right, but this one's got cowhide.
Well, mine's got regular hide. I think I mostly just have it because it looks cool, because it is moderately okay, somewhat comfortable. But the thing is, it's like one of those things where, like, if I'm sitting on that chair, I mean fucking business. I am locked in. Alpha,
No.
absolutely.
A water bottle with a bunch of holes in it.
Wait, hold on.
Do you want your water bottle to look like a depleted uranium core?
I actually do.
Do you want to look like you're drinking the runoff from a nuclear submarine?
Yes, I do.
Then this $300 bottle's for you.
Jesus Christ. It is made from medical grade materials, including a Swiss-made spout crafted
Swiss
from...
because of all the holes.
That's exactly it. There are a number of different names, and I'm going to do my best to describe these names. Googie Silverlime, Peaches Copperwire, Fetish Noir, Red Rumble, and Misty Pinku. All of the components are dishwasher safe, except not all of them, but almost all of them. This makes the LTT water bottle look like a plastic Dasani bottle.
I'm going with the Peaches Copperwire.
Yeah, or the Gucci Silverline.
All of these are a fetish noir.
Alpha, baby.
Yeah.
This is my cyberpunk dream.
Yeah. Hello and welcome to This Is. I miss the 90s so much.
1995, man. It was a great year.
Oh, I was in kindergarten.
Ew.
Look, the 90s were perfect and great, and anyone who says otherwise was clearly a child.
That's the most that I've ever agreed with you. Today, we're going to look at some 90s gamer magazines, and we're going to have to guess what they're trying to advertise with these. I just remember one commercial from the 90s that was like for like Sprite or something like that. I think it was wrestler Sting. Comes to like some kid's house. He's like, I want a wrestling match. He's just going to town on this kid.
I love beating up children. Anyway, moving on.
Aimed right at your eardrums.
21 watts of sound power, 740 miles per hour, the speed of sound. It does say Samsung on it.
Play wide open.
So this is clearly going to be some kind of like stereo, right?
Do you remember sound card? How many of our audience do you think don't know what a sound card
Oh,
is?
I think most people know what a sound card is.
I don't know. 3, 2, 1.
A sound bar.
Surround sound for PC. Gamer
What?
TV.
What? Wait, hold on. So basically, when you open up the TV, there's two giant speakers. And apparently, it actually sounded pretty good with a sub built in. You say
One.
computer, there's no computer
Two.
here. It's literally a TV. It is
Oh.
not a computer in any way whatsoever.
I feel like you guys are both equally right.
Okay, I'll take equally right versus equally wrong.
Can I get half a 0.1 because I said 0.1 and there's a subwoofer?
No. Get ripped, fried, blasted, terminated, annihilated, soaked, warped, jacked, smoked, shattered, pumped, jumped, dumped, or just plain old beat up. It could be a bunch of things, right? It could be maybe like some WWE game, Duke Nukem, I don't know. I will say I don't want to be shattered, pumped, or jumped though, or dumped. But like think about this is the 90s, right? You want to get slimed as like being a good thing.
I have a
Slime.
very specific guess that if I get this right, I'm crowning myself king of gamers. 3,
right.
2, 1.
Duke Nukem.
Captain Blasto.
What the hell's Captain Blasto? Psychopad Jr. This is a controller. It's a series of third-party controllers that are for the Saturn, for the PlayStation, for the Super NES. Why the fuck is the D-pad in the middle? No, this is bad. I don't like it.
One of those buttons is turbo. I know that. None of this makes sense.
It's just a
None
bunch
of
of
it.
junk. If you're sitting there with your basic little Super Nintendo controller and you see this and a copy of Game Informer, you're like, Mom, I need my Psychopad. I want to get jacked and warped and shattered like all the cool kids. Oh God, what is this?
Wake up and smell the surface-to-air missiles, kids, because we're just about to put top secret defense technology. So strap in, crank it up, and you won't know what hit you.
Definitely some dumb accessory.
right?
Yeah.
What would be top secret defense tech? Like an early VR headset?
I love that Pac-Man is just in there.
I don't have any idea, if I'm honest with you.
This is when I feel like you would have come to this conclusion already.
Oh,
3,
is it like a Rumble
2,
Pack? Damn.
1, yeah.
VR headset.
I said early butt kicker.
Oh,
And I drew a
that's
diagram
pretty
of how it
good.
works. It's a little.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Aura Interactor virtual video game wear. Ooh, it was a haptic suit. 2025 is the year of the haptic.
Come touch me.
So this is the first commercially available haptic suit, which is still a thing these days.
Yes.
Although it was more of a backpack than a vest. A TV ad said it's, quote, powered by the U.S. military Star Wars missile defense program. It really is just a speaker with, I assume, some kind of sub on it, so that as you're playing the game, you feel like, brrr. But think about like you're playing like a Super Nintendo game. Like what is gonna make you vibrate?
If you're
This
playing
is
like
cool.
Double Dragons and
Sure.
you got like the
Neglecting certain body parts. Yikes. Yikes. Are those fingers? Because I really hope
Yeah,
those are
they are.
fingers. Yes. Can I get one hand foot, please? Do you really know what this is?
I think so.
I have absolutely no idea. I don't remotely feel confident in this. Because you found some really f***ed up weird shit. Good job.
No, this is pretty normal. 3, 2, 1.
A foot controller.
A I forgot the R, but sim kit. When you're doing like flight sim or racing sim,
Okay.
like foot pedals, joystick, stuff like
Sure.
that. So you're not just gaming with your thumbs, you're gaming with your whole body.
Sega?
Oh, we had this!
So this is a Sega ad for the Genesis. So there are extra things such as a multi-tap, a mouse, and an activator.
That is technically a foot controller, so I'm gonna give you the half point for
Yes, I'll take it.
What?
I'll absolutely take it.
Mine's modular.
Who cut
cut-
the cheese? Pardon me, the Mona Lisa masterpiece. What is this?
I never know with the 90s if something's important or not.
No.
Or they're just putting a random
It's a random C. It's a random C. Oh, I know what this is. I actually know what this is.
3, 2, 1.
Fart watch.
Scent thing.
No,
for like gaming.
that's too generic. It's too
For
generic.
gaming.
Yeah, buddy. So
yeah.
crazy cartoon characters in a watch. This was back in 1998, which is around the time the Tamagotchis were super popular. This was a digital watch that featured various characters, including Pokemon.
I vaguely remember these. I did not have one.
I absolutely had this. Can I tell a story? The most embarrassed I've been in my entire life. I had one of these watches. I was a yellow Pikachu watch. You had a couple buttons on it. So it was just like a digital watch the whole time. But also there's a button where you could talk to Pikachu and he would be really loud and be like, Pika, Pika. And so I'm in school and we're in the middle of like a test or something. And I'm just sitting there minding my own business. And my friend reaches over, friend in quotation marks, reaches over, pushes the button. And it's a dead quiet room. And suddenly you hear, Pika, Pika, Pikachu. And the teacher turns over to this, Austin, put your watch away right now or you're going to detention. And I might have died on the spot.
The average male
Jesus.
reaches his sexual peak at 17 and lives to the age of 73. So what do you do with the 50 years in between? All right, when you have two hands and you're an immoral
So,
boy.
So here's the thing. This is in a video game magazine. This is like a nefarious looking thing. But I think that once you go to the next page, it's gonna be like something silly. You're gonna like, oh, your brain's gonna jump to something dirty, and you're gonna realize that it's the answer to the question, which I'm not gonna say out loud. But I think I might know this one.
I don't like how upset this guy looks. Really talk about life expectancy here.
Yeah. Wait, Matt, are we both closer to 73 than? Oh no.
No, not quite, but we're getting there. I'm leaning into the sexual nature of this.
You know what? You tend to do that.
3, 2, 1.
Tomb Raider.
Play
Or-
with your joystick.
What? Is it an ad for you to go play with a joystick?
Yes.
People running ads to remind people to play with the joysticks?
Yes.
The 3DO. What the f?
I drew a picture so you knew it wasn't.
A joystick. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, what they're saying here, Panasonic, once you're fully done with your sexual career at 17 years old, which is what they're telling us, I guess that's why we're all gonna go out and buy a 3DO now.
We're gonna be moving on from now. Yo, dude, get a clue.
Okay, it feels obvious, and it's so obvious that I'm gonna get it wrong.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
This is a Circuit City ad.
Game Informer magazine.
Are you stuck in your video game? Don't be a clueless loser. Call a 900 hint line. Hint lines were on 900? Because I thought there's only one thing that was on a 900 number. Imagine you explain to your mom why you called a 1-900 number. No, Mom, I just needed to talk to her because she was going to tell me about how to beat my StarCraft. Why was it $74? I don't know. It was not worth it. It just took me a while to beat the game.
It's like you're calling me like, because I need a help, but like, oh man, have you played this other game? Like,
Oh, they're upselling you.
Yeah.
Just keep you on the phone.
I think I was closer on that.
No.
Game Informer magazine.
Dude, this is for a helpline, not a magazine. No.
To get informed.
You know what? You clearly have not reached your sexual peak yet. And
What?
I think that you need to work on that, my friend.
Kinsey, did I get half a point for that?
Sure.
Why would you get
Yeah!
half a point for that?
Because it's better than yours.
Playing at extreme sound levels will definitely mess with the right people.
If it's too loud, you're too old.
I mean, I would think that this is, again, some kind of speaker. I was tempted to say Tony Hawk for a second, but I'm not going to go there.
No, Tony Hawk didn't exist yet.
Not in the 90s, yeah.
Yeah. We had like 8-bit music. We didn't have like soundtracks.
No, you could get, there are absolutely PC games that had like real CD audio. The 90s did not end in 1994, I'm sorry to say.
Look, the world ended when Butterfinger BBs went away. I don't know how to right. 3, 2, 1.
A boombox.
Bloody game. Some sort of game. Oh.
Let's go! Dude, this thing would chew through batteries so
Yes,
fast.
yeah.
Jesus
Be
Christ.
warned, this technology with a real punch you in the gut while you're not looking brand of sensitivity. Remember that this blank, no one can hear you scream.
So Jet Engines is 90 decibels, College Frat Party is 101, a punk band is 105, this is 108. The sensory gaming effect on the human heart, attempting to negotiate blank on anything other than less than a good stiff spine may be reduced to a vegetative state. Blank has been known to induce shock. In such cases, place victim flat on back, elevate legs 8 to 12 inches, call for help. They begin vomiting, place them on their side to allow fluid drainage. So this thing is so loud, it's gonna make you blend your heart, break your spine, and throw up everywhere. Is it a vest? Is it a speaker? Is it a headphone? Is it a giant sub? Is it a vibrating butt thing?
I'm just saying that fits the bill. 3, 2, 1.
A sound vest?
I said boombox stack. Not
Okay.
like an individual one, but like
2 or 3 of them?
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you build up. Chair.
Oh, a bunch of speakers built into a chair,
Chair.
and a like little sub thing. I don't think we get points for that one, huh? Remember, in
that
this
had to
chair,
be-
no one can hear you scream. I don't think that's true.
Blow up cows. Eat goldfish. Then go to hell.
So, I mean, goldfish, I would think like the goldfish snacks, but I don't think that's what they're referring to. What's a game that you go to hell? Diablo? Bible Simulator, got it.
Oh.
I'm going for an extra point here, so.
3, 2, 1.
It's a hell game specifically for PC.
I said
like
Doom.
Oh, we said it together.
Baldies.
What? Totally demented action for people who think. Weird.
Is there
Very
something
weird.
about being bald that you eat goldfish?
No, it's just showing how cool you are. You'll get old waiting for someone to top blank. Have fun now while you can still chew your food. Dude, so many things were about like not getting
Yeah,
old in
yeah,
the 90s. Like getting old is like being dead.
Sega.
It does look a little Sega-y. I agree
And
with
then
that.
I would say it's an attachment for the Sega, but that could be anything.
Is this the 32X itself? Maybe? No. I know what this is. I absolutely know what this is. Oh, wait.
No, he's locked in.
No.
He's locked in.
I just removed part. I got part of it wrong. I'm so confident now I'm starting to second guess myself, but it's too
3,
late.
2, 1.
Game Shark.
32X.
Sega CD. I mean, 32X is pretty close.
I'll give you the point for that.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Okay. That's pretty cool. Shake, bake, drive, hesitate, penetrate, elevate, dominate, repeat.
Shake, bake, drive,
hesitate, penetrate,
penetrate,
elevate, dominate,
Repeat.
That was the most 90s act
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
ever done. Oh, I know what this is. I know exactly what this is. You should get this one, Matt. This is right up your alley.
Do I need to draw the picture again?
No,
It
more pictures.
says penetrate.
There's other words there that are more relevant. You should absolutely know this. You should 1000% know this. If this is what I think it is, you're going to be so mad when you
I'm
realize that I got
probably-
this and you didn't.
3, 2, 1.
Madden.
Road rash.
NBA.
Shootout- okay,
I'm closer,
that was a
right?
really good-
I'm closer. So this is for NBA Shootout 99, where you don't just test other players' skills, you test their manhood.
Got what it takes to bang the boards with the league's wide bodies? The official way to play defense is to twerk at someone. So... he's grinding up on him. He's going to make a burger out of that ass.
I don't think that we've been watching the same basketball. I think maybe you're watching the pay-per-view version. What do they call this thing? The Gamecom. The Gamecom, right? So it's a bunch of dudes with Gamecom strapped to their heads, a Guy Fieri knockoff who's really grumpy, and then there's you in the middle who's about to be cool when you buy a Gamecom in Resident Evil 2. For context, this was late 90s where Tiger Electronics, who had always been kind of flirting with making like quote-unquote real video games, they actually took a bigger step with the Gamecom, which was an actual like interchangeable Game Boy style device. No, it's the
Like-
Gamecom. It's very obviously the Gamecom.
Right. Like, it was just like, look, you're a sheep if you have the Gamescom.
Oh, that's a good point.
But
yeah, like
you're-
don't be a
like-
Game Boy, be a game man.
There's no way this is right. There's no way. The fact that I don't remember all of these immediately, I feel like my 90s card is getting taken away.
I've been beating you, so that's
Yeah,
accurate.
yeah.
You
So-
need to get checked into the geriatric home.
3, 2, 1.
This is an ad for the multiplayer on the Gamecom, specifically how it's cooler than the Game Boy.
I said like a VR attachment.
For the Gamecom,
Contest.
show us yours, the Gamecom Pocket Pro Challenge. Get a new Gamecom Pocket Pro, a game cartridge in the Tiger Web link. Then post your best score at game.com. And if it's there by midnight of January 15th, 1999, you'll win a $10,000 savings bond. This is such a weird thing to give out a $10,000 savings bond. Like, that seems so old.
$10,000 U.S. savings bond might just sneak up and kick you in your zombified butt. Should have drawn a butt. I would have got half a point.
That's not true. Can I just say, though, multiplayer for a contest for a high score?
No.
That's pretty
No.
close. I think that's like half a point. Come on, that's half a point, right?
Sure.
Yeah!
No!
Let's
Okay,
go.
I gotta lock in and get this last one to win.
Yeah, well, guess what? You don't know the 90s. I'm the real 90s expert here.
There never seems to be enough time when your brain is being eaten by a cyber virus.
Cyberpunk 2077, obviously. This guess I have might not be in the 90s, but I'm just gonna go with it because it's the first thing that jumps to my mind. I think I'm wrong, but I'll give you an opportunity to catch up. Is this for like McAfee or something? That'd be some hilarious. It's antivirus for yourself. It's called medicine.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
System Shock?
This is the we are all your bases meme.
This is a cyberpunk point-and-click game for the CDI.
Burn Cycle. So it had full motion video cutscenes and supposedly was actually not horrible. Can I double check the score, Kenzie? Where are we at right now?
Austin wins with 4 points, and Matt has 3, so it was pretty close.
Guess what?
3.01.
Who knows the 90s? Austin Evans right here.
Hello and welcome to This Is. We're gonna test our gaming knowledge today.
And test our adversarial capabilities with some trivia and some guessing.
We're gonna play the heads up game.
Yeah, so Kenzie has prepared a number of slides for us. And so we're going to be grabbing these and guessing what each other's talking about. Why do you have Tommy John on your
Well,
head?
I was gonna use it as an example
Okay.
of how the rules goes. I don't know theoretically what's on my head.
Go ahead, let's do a practice
All right.
run.
Am I a sports
About-
figure?
Yes.
Did I play for the Yankees?
No.
Am I Lou Gehrig?
That's it. You nailed
Yeah,
it. Good
got
job. I just hope there's some messed up ones in here.
All right, we
So-
can't see. We're gonna go one at a time. There we go. All
Okay,
right.
I see what you're
Y'all
looking at
see
here.
what I got? I don't see what I have.
Yes. So you can ask questions, but you only get one guess.
Am I a console?
You're not.
Am I an accessory?
You're not an accessory.
So I'm a game.
Perhaps.
What? Did I come on a CD?
Who could know?
He's terrible at this. I'm already mad at you for this game. Do I hate this game?
Ooh. I don't think you do. No, I don't
So
think
it's not Mario. Is it still a series?
Yes, it's a series.
Am I Zelda?
Look, here's the thing. I am playing this in an adversarial way. I'm not making this easy for you, much like you're not going to make it easy for me.
For the record, we pitched an idea to each other of going to couples therapy.
This is
And-
why. I'm just not ready to share yet. Okay, I'm not ready to share.
Okay.
But I'm ready to talk about this on my head right now. Am I a game?
Unclear.
Am I a piece of hardware?
Unclear.
Okay, all right. You're helping me out a lot here. I'm getting the idea. Am I a character?
Unclear.
Am I a console?
Yes.
Okay. Am I a handheld console?
Yes.
Game Boy.
Unclear.
I'm locking in Game Boy. Game Boy Advance SP, come on.
You didn't
Close
ask
enough,
enough.
because I know how to play the game. We're talking about this in therapy, but you gotta make guesses faster, okay?
Okay.
No
all
one
right.
wants to sit here all day.
You gotta give me answers.
No, I just want to give Matt a knuckle sandwich.
Well, you're about to get a knuckle sandwich too, and
There
guess
we go.
what?
Okay.
It's buy one, get one free today. So
Okay, all right. I will give you slightly more help than last.
slightly more help.
Slightly, but not much.
Am I a console?
No.
Am I a game?
No.
Am I a controller?
Yes.
Do I need 3 hands to use?
No. Well, arguable. Actually, you could say that, but I would say generally no.
Was I designed with 3 hands in mind?
No, you were not.
Okay.
I see where you're going with this.
Do I have letters for buttons?
Yes, every controller ever has
No, it
letters
does.
for buttons.
No, some have symbols. How many buttons are on it?
One,
Ignoring-
two,
ignoring the
three,
D-pad.
4, 5,
How many
6,
how many
7,
right-handed buttons?
6.
A Sega Genesis controller has 6 buttons on it. Everyone else has 4.
Why don't you take a look at it and see why you're wrong? There's 6 buttons on that.
Damn it!
I'm very much into this game right now. Okay. Am I a game?
Yes.
Am I a game for a handheld console?
Unclear.
Okay. Is this a game that you think I've played?
Yes.
Ooh, okay, that narrows it down. Am I from the 2010s?
You can't ask me those, but no.
What do you mean I can't ask you those?
I don't know dates.
Is this a game you enjoy?
No.
My Mario.
Yes. That's the dead giveaway.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yes!
I don't know if you've actually played that game.
I have played some Super
Okay.
Mario 64. Not a huge amount, but I've played it.
Me playing that game was like, hey, I know that I like Spyro the Dragon and Crash Bandicoot way better than this.
Mario 64 was 96.
See, look, that's why you can't ask me
97?
dates.
97?
I'm an unreliable narrative.
That's true. He would have been 33 years old at that point.
This is harder to put in these.
Oh, Kenzie, this is devious. Wait, let me just double check.
Here, you wanna?
Wait, stop moving, stop moving.
Well, it's, you know.
Okay, I just was double checking which version it is. Okay.
Am I hardware?
Yes.
Am I a handheld?
No.
Am I a console?
No.
Oh. Do I have letters or symbols?
I will say, I do not think you have either. Can I give you a hint?
Yes.
We have one in inventory.
That does not help us. We literally just did a video. We have a damn baby that tells us not to shake it, and that's a controller.
Think obscure.
What color is it?
White.
That does not help me. It is going to be the Pippin controller.
That is really impressive. Yes, absolutely. That was really hard. I did not think you had any shot.
Woo!
Okay. Am I a game?
No.
Am I a console?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. You know what it is?
No. I'm looking at it and I don't know what it is.
This is going to be a little harder than I thought. Is this a handheld?
No.
Do you think this is Japanese?
Unclear, but
Okay.
probably
Okay. What color is it?
gray, which is,
No.
yeah.
Does this give you 90s, like early 90s vibes?
Yes.
Okay. CDI.
It is not the CDI.
What is it? The Loopy!
The Loopy!
Oh my god. Okay, that's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
The Loopy
Do you see
is...
what I said?
So that is the Casio Loopy. That's a really tough one. Okay.
That was evil.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Oh, okay. Am I a game?
You are.
I wish we had a whiteboard that I could draw stuff on. Is this a shoot 'em up game?
It is.
Is a rabbit involved?
There's not.
Are you sure?
I don't think so. I don't think there's a rabbit in this game.
Are there demons involved?
No.
I was gonna say Doom.
No. Also,
like-
rabbit is not the way I would describe Doom.
Literally, the plot of Doom is that his rabbit gets killed. That is literally the plot of the original.
Is that canon?
Yes. I'm gonna go with Call of Duty. Ah!
GoldenEye.
GoldenEye.
Am I a game?
No.
Handheld.
Yes.
From the 90s.
Yes.
Okay, we're making some progress here, boys. I don't want to like preemptively guess, but I think it's a Wonder Swan.
No.
Ah!
I was just
The
letting
Game Com. Okay, that was pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, what we got here? Kinsey, what the hell? What? Why would
Great.
you do this?
Great.
I would give you a hint immediately. You're not gonna get this.
Cool. Console.
No.
Game.
No.
Controller.
Yes.
Is this for Resident Evil?
Not specifically. I guess you could play Resident Evil with it.
Okay,
Yeah.
but so it's not the chainsaw.
It's not the chainsaw. No.
Is this rhythm based?
Not particularly.
Okay, so it's not like the bongos or the
No, no, no,
maracas.
no, no.
Is it bear clawy? Rar.
Yes.
Is it the Sony Power Glove? Woo!
Good job. Do you think I can get the specific thing? Am I a console?
Yeah.
All right. Mainstream or very obscure?
Obscure mainstream.
Obscure mainstream. Am I a derivative of the Wii?
You are a derivative of the Wii.
So my guesses here would be the Wii Mini or the Wii U. Wii Mini. Let's go.
The Wii Mini was made for like 40-year-old women who was doing Pilates on the balance board.
Rude.
Handheld.
No.
Obscure.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Cartridge.
No, but you're not. No. I guess no.
Am I modular?
Yeah.
Was I made for Japanese flights?
You're not. I want to help you, but I can't help you that much. Okay.
Am I from Brazil?
No.
I'm going with my original gut because I think you're bad at this. I'm going with
It's not it. It's you're not. You're wrong.
is
Don't
Genesis
do it.
with the CD
No.
with the CD attachment 64.
Look at it. Look at it now. You're gonna get mad. the Atari Jaguar with the CD. Everyone forgets that Atari still made consoles in the early
Yeah,
90s.
the Jaguar. Okay.
Game.
Yes. I'm mad because I would have gotten this immediately.
PlayStation game.
Yes.
PlayStation 1 game.
Yes.
Banjo-Kazooie?
No.
Oh, shit. Final Fantasy 7. Ah,
One of the best games ever made. These headbands are not.
they're not that bad.
They're not that good either because they're sticking directly into my forehead. Am I a game?
Nope.
Console.
Yes.
Handheld.
Yes.
Do I have letters or symbols?
Technically neither. You're gonna get this one. I believe in you.
Do I take 6 C batteries?
You do not.
Do I take 6D batteries?
You do not.
Okay, I was just wondering if you're being pedantic with me. Am I a Game Boy Pocket?
No.
A Game Boy Light.
No. You're gonna get so mad. Game Gear. Double A's.
Okay.
Double A's. I was trying to help you, but I'm like, they're not C's, they're not D's.
I'm angry.
I tried to help you. I told you could do it.
You didn't. You just telling me you're gonna get this is not helpful.
Okay. Am I a game?
Technically. Technically.
Am I from the 80s?
No.
Do you think I played this thing?
Many times.
Have you played this thing?
Many times.
Okay. Gotta lock in. Am I music based in some way? Why is every question like such a hard thing to answer?
Technically, no, but you could make the argument.
Am I from the 2000s?
Yes.
Okay. Was I popular?
Oh, very.
DDR.
No.
Talladega Nights? What?
On
On UMD?
UMD. Do you understand my challenge now?
0% a game.
But
0%.
it's for the PSP.
That's like saying Netflix is a game because it runs on my Xbox. No.
Was anything that I said incorrect?
I would argue yes. This is not a game.
Very popular, but not at all because no one bought UMD movies.
Bro, what the hell is wrong with you?
There is an arcade of Talladega Nights in the movie.
Oh my God. You could not have been more deceptive if you tried. The fisticuffs are coming soon.
I've never heard him make that laugh. Game.
No.
No game.
Not a game
But
specifically.
he was hesitant about that.
Yes.
Am I hardware based? Am I rhythm based?
No.
Ooh.
You're not based on anything particular.
Was I in a movie?
Probably in a movie at some point, but not. But as a minor little thing in the background, not anything like real, and maybe not even ever. Expand your horizons on what you're thinking and the type of thing.
Am I a sewing machine?
No, you're not.
Did I revolutionize digital imagery in the 90s?
Kodak? No.
Did I train McDonald's employees?
No, you did not.
Do I hold French fries?
Hope not.
Hey.
You could probably fit a couple French fries in here. Okay, if this helps, it's more of a game than fucking Talladega Nights on UMD.
Am I just a little guy?
I'd say you're a medium guy.
Am I Rob the Robot? Game Genie!
That's a pretty tough one. Okay. My hardware. Console? Or accessory?
Yes.
What do you mean yes? Yes to which? Yes to both?
Yes.
Am I from the 90s?
No.
From the 2000s?
Yes. Well, 2000s is, there's been 26 of them so far.
Is this something that I have used?
Oh, yeah.
Is this something that I enjoy using?
Unclear.
So is this both a console and an accessory?
Who's to say? It's an accessory for a console.
Okay, I asked accessory console, you said yes.
Yeah.
But now you've refined it, it is an accessory for
No,
console.
I'm saying it's yes.
Okay, is this whimsical? Or is this something that you actually would buy as a serious thing?
That's a loaded question. So I'll say it had whimsical intentions. You're going to be pissed when you get it.
I probably will be. Does this have a positive or negative reputation among gamers? I'm asking legitimate questions here.
Which group of gamers? Mostly negative.
Mostly negative. Okay.
Cult following.
Is this something that you actually like, or do you dislike this? What's your personal feelings on this particular device?
No feelings really whatsoever. I barely used it.
Xbox Connect.
Yeah.
Yes! Oh my God.
When you bought the Xbox,
Yeah.
it had it, so it was like that's technically part of the console.
Yeah, a little bit.
Console,
Nope.
game,
Nope.
controller.
Yes.
Wii.
No. ... question mark.
Am I for Resident Evil?
Yes.
Am I a chainsaw?
You absolutely are.
Okay.
Am I console?
Yeah.
All right. Is this from the 2000s?
No, but again, dates.
Okay. All right.
I don't know dates.
Is this something that I have used?
I don't watch your videos, so I'm not sure.
Is this something you've used?
Yes.
Could I play a game with this item by itself, or does it need something to go with it?
Need something to go with
Needs
it.
something to go with it. Okay. Does this enhance a console?
You could make that argument.
Does this ruin a console?
You could make that argument.
Oh god. Okay. Would a reasonable person describe this as a controller?
No.
Okay.
No, of course not.
Okay.
They'd be a lunatic.
course,
They'd
that would be crazy.
They'd be a lunatic.
Was this online in nature?
Well, sort of, but not really. But don't focus on that.
Did you destroy anything with this?
Not a Wii controller.
Okay, no, just double check. Just double check.
Not a TV. I did destroy things while playing it, but not physical.
The Mario Kart wheel.
It is not.
Ah. Oh, the Sega CD. This is from like 1993. How are you that far? You thought the Sega CD came out in the 2000s?
What part of I don't know dates are you not getting? I said dates.
You're so screwed.
Hardware,
Yep.
console.
Debatable.
Can I make calls with this?
You can.
Is it taco shaped?
It is.
Do I have to take the battery out to change games?
You do.
Is this a Nokia N-Gage?
We're down to our final two, and I hope that this one's not gonna ruin everything. What's that look? Why is that? What? Wait, I'm gonna close my eyes. Can you? I'm not looking. Can you dap me up? Thank you. Am I a game?
Yes.
Am I a popular game?
Oh yeah.
Do I have a TV show or movie based on me?
No.
Okay. All right. Am I from the 2010s? Your best guess, even though I'm not gonna
Yes.
listen to you. Okay. You think?
Yes.
Is that confident? Yes,
I'm
or like maybe?
confident on that one.
Okay.
The one time I'm confident on it.
Is this an open world game?
Yes.
Are there cars in this game?
Yes.
Is it GTA 5? Oh, San Andreas. Oh, from fucking 2001, dude.
What?
San Andreas. Dude, GTA 5 came out in 2013. Jesus. I've never asked you a date ever again. I feel like whatever you say, I'm going to just assume that you're 10 years off, plus or minus. How did you think that San Andreas came out in the 2010s, dude?
I'm confident on that.
You got to lock this in. I am going to help you win. Oh, fuck.
Am I a controller?
Nope.
Am I a console?
Yep.
Am I CD based?
That's a complicated question. You're disc based. You got this. I believe in you. I believe in you.
Is it from the 90s,
No.
2000s?
Yes.
Is it not the brand that it normally is?
Correct.
I'm blanking on the name.
You got
But
this. You got this. You got this. Come
A
on.
Philips GameCube.
It's Panasonic Q.
Hello and welcome to This Is Subs. There's some weird ones on the internet, and we're not talking about those ones.
I think we can all relate to the idea that there are way too many dang subscriptions.
Kinsey scoured the internet, looked at some of the dark holes, and
we
found
could
the
use a
ones
different
that are
phrase
going to
than
make
that.
us look regular. Bonebox!
The Bone subscription. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty spineless. I'm just a big old bag of flesh and no bones inside. This is a $30 a month subscription
For bones!
with a guaranteed skull per box. I always like to make sure that
One-
my bone
yeah.
box has at least one skull in it. Otherwise, what are we even doing here, right?
With the skull, you get a little card that has facts about whatever the animal it is. You also sometimes get claws, stickers, which is not a bone.
Not a bone. For $48, you can upgrade to the Bone Enthusiast, which is also
Yeah.
a phrase that I've been called many times within the past. The top bar of the website says, need a skull cleaned? And I feel like if anyone asks you that, turn around and run away.
The bone box was what we had at my last job.
You did have a bone box, you're
Where
right.
like all the med students would be given a bone box, and that was like their homework for the year. The thing that absolutely lost me on this
Yeah.
is like, if I tell you this is a bone box, how do you think this is packaged?
I imagine that if you were gonna tell me about a bone box, it's like a big old like lunchbox full of bones.
It's like a 70s suitcase, and they're just loose in there.
I'm gonna sign up.
I
Yes.
am subscribing to
Yeah.
the bone box because
I
I
want-
want a little chinchilla skull on my.
No, I want a lemur skull. I just would like to say that I am in fact a bone enthusiast. You can put that on the Wikipedia.
Pickle-licious. I don't remember that Fergie song.
So this is a subscription service for pickles. It is anywhere between $36 and $87 for a 3-month supply or a 1-month supply if you're ambitious. Can I just ask a question for the room? Does anyone actually really like pickles?
I don't like pickles,
You've discovered that you don't like pickles.
but I like cucumber.
Okay.
I like vinegar.
Yep.
I like salt.
I actually will say I'm a big pickle lover. Look at me. Austin Evans, certified pickle lover. I like the shape. I like the crunch. I like the zestiness. So you get quarts, half gallons, or gallons of pickles. You get to pick different flavors every month.
Who's measuring in gallons of pickles?
If you're not buying pickles by the gallon, get on my level. I'm about to be broke because I'm going to sign up for
$87 for pickles.
Look, I want a flaming dill pickle.
Waifu Card Club.
Oh, no. No.
For a mere
Kinsey, why would you
$25 a month, you get 10 foil waifu cards. Ultra lewd. These are so lewd that they're illegal in 7 countries. This is like, how has D-Brand not done this already?
I think it makes sense, right? Because it's like one of those things where people might be like, oh, I don't know. But if you're like confident about your love of waifu cards, I think there's like a point in which you push past the cringe. I'm gonna sadly decline joining the
Absolutely
waifu
not.
card club. I'm a self-respecting person.
I'm just gonna use good housekeeping like a real person.
Yeah.
Doggy lawn, but it's real grass. This starts at $32 and will send you a patch of grass for your dog to piss on.
I don't own a dog. Is this a thing that people do?
I'm not gonna pretend like this is normal. Turns out that peeing is pretty acidic.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe
I might
I'm
need
just
to-
eating way too many pickles.
You have to swap it out every 2 weeks, man.
Honestly,
Not it.
I'm about it. I would give Nibbler some real grass. Wait,
What does it matter?
why are we selling this for dogs? Why are we not marketing this towards the guy who's buying a waifu
You can touch grass?
touch grass for $32?
That's a good idea. Honestly, you're a visionary, man.
I know. You gotta find a market and niche it. Washboard.
Washboard. Hold on.
It's a
Hold on.
subscription to quarters
For laundry.
This will let you upcharge and pay $5, and then the rest of whatever you send them is converted into quarters.
Wait, hold on.
So the same
Wait.
thing a bank does for free.
Wait.
So I send you $20, and then you send me $15 in
Worth
quarters,
of quarters.
for the laundromat.
Okay, this is assuming that you live in some weird barren wasteland where there's no change machines, but you've had to go out and wash your clothes, which is 95% more work than just putting a $5 bill on the little thing and give you quarters. You can go to like most grocery stores and like break a $20. There's 100 ways you could do this.
But this one here, you never have to leave your home, and it's
You
safe
do
and-
to go to the
it's
laundromat.
safe and legal.
Everywhere that you need coins, almost definitely will have a machine that you can get coins from. Like, this is not a problem. No.
It's safe and legal. That's all I need to know. I remember going to an arcade when I was young, and I saw a kid with one of those like the belts,
Oh, yeah, with the little, like, yeah.
and I'm like, oh man, this is a real gamer.
Yeah.
He's ready. The Magic Fragrance
So
box.
this is for $33 a month. A guaranteed box that comes with a candle, room spray, wax melt, and an air freshener for your car. Disney adults.
Disney adults.
The classic scourge of everything good and holy in this world. Can I ask a question? How stinky are you that you need this every month? You know what I would pay for a cent? Whatever they pump into casinos. The damn Venetian smells like something that all I know is it makes me want to spend money. I am a certified stinky boy, so I'm not interested in
I
this.
love a
You
good
do like
smell.
candles.
I love, Battle Box
Oh, God.
for real alphas.
So this is one of those boxes that I do not like because subscription
Why?
boxes, there's nothing necessarily wrong with a subscription box.
This comes with a bunch of shitty MREs.
That's exactly it.
$35 a month for survival and EDC gear.
Now, I have a theory about subscription boxes. The cheaper ones are really, really not worth it because, okay, so say it's a $35 a month box. So for $35, you're gonna get what? $5 of MREs, some crappy knife. By the time like the shipping and profit, everything, what you get in this is not good. I almost prefer, I don't really love these things, but if I was gonna buy a box, I would be much more incentivized to get one of the more expensive ones because at least there's a chance that's not absolute garbage. If you get one that's this cheap and it's gonna cost like $10 to ship, blah, blah, like you're not getting anything good out of it. I would say like the Vsauce Curiosity box is a good example of that. One's a little bit more expensive. That's why I just feel like
Yeah.
the cheaper ones oftentimes are just straight junk. Slightly more expensive ones aren't always better, but oftentimes at least you get like an item or two like, oh wait, this is actually good and not just something I'm gonna throw away in 3 months. They say they've shipped over 1 million boxes, which I will say is an enormous amount.
I'm going for this one.
I'm not doing this one.
As a prepper in prepping,
Do you need some shitty trail chili? Like really?
Yeah. MREs are really expensive. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, they last for 5 to 7 years or whatever.
Yeah.
Klim AI1 airbag vest.
This is straight evil.
What is evil about this?
Okay, so the AI in this is it uses AI for crash sensitivity. It's a $300 vest, but the crash detection airbag won't go off unless you're paying a $12 a month subscription.
Wait.
Oh man, I gotta update my vest.
You can also spend $400 for lifetime service, which is probably what you should do because this seems terrible. It alerts you if your subscription is inactive and does give you a 30-day grace period. But if you crash your motorcycle 31 days in, you're gonna die.
How many bikes are you crashing that you need a new vest every month? No,
absolutely
I want to
not.
meet the guy who decided this and punch him in the neck.
It's okay, he's already dead. Evershade. Magical homeschooling.
Yeah, it's you. You want to take this one since you're an
Yeah, I'll
expert
take
at it?
this one. This is a subscription to lessons on all the most important curriculum.
Yep, you're definitely homeschooled.
Every month, you get a little book plus all the jars and stuffs you need for your project. We've got lessons such as potions,
Yep.
herbology,
Yep.
scroll work, and runes.
Okay.
Create
What?
glycerites, infused oils, salves, and creams in your beginner cauldron. It's, quote, real learning. No fantasy spells, no plastic toys. Just thoughtful, structured lessons designed to feel like you're stepping into another world.
Potions.
But what potion are you making?
Love. The headmaster was a squirrel named Squirty McFluffentail.
Okay, this is not serious. This is
No,
this is
what
not
are
a
you
real
talking
thing.
about? Squirty McFluffentail is a hero in the magical world. He vanquished the evil raccoon overlord.
Obviously not it. Absolutely not. No, put that thumb down. Oh my god. No.
If there's a promise that you're gonna send me letters from a squirrel named Squirty McFluffentail, that's all I need to know, my
Give me
dude.
$250, I'll write you a letter as Squirty McFluffentail every day. World paper money? Oh, now.
Okay.
I'm on board with this immediately. So this is $19 a month, and it's guaranteed to give you at least $20 worth of paper money. So you get 7 or more bills from around the world, and the world has some colorful money. Here in the United States, you get green, 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 and slightly blue. I'm gonna do the thing where you make fun of me for having money. I have a wad of money here that goes in my little wallet. So the problem is, at a glance, what is any of this? Is this a 10? Is this a 20? Is it a 1? And instead,
Yeah.
if there was a nice little bit of color and also
Color, yes.
less paper, I want plastic bills.
Well,
within the
ours
middle.
aren't paper, it's fabric.
Yeah, it's closer to like your jeans than an
Yeah.
actual piece of paper.
We have denim money.
I would be down with this. This is actually a great idea.
This is just
That's true.
this just
This is
seems
absolutely
fun
cool.
to have.
Back during World War II, my granddad flew in a B-29 bomber, and they gave him, I saw that, a rolled up pile of money. And basically that money was every country in the general vicinity. So in case they crashed the plane or whatever, that he is like the captain or whatever, he would have the money so that if they needed to like pay a local or help to, get a boat or whatever the case is, I still have the wad of money like this that was meant to stay on the plane just in case they crashed.
This is, I'm
100% yes.
I'm going with this one. Tinned Fish Club. Make it fancy with our recipes or keep it in your bunker. You get 3 actual cans of fish and a miscellaneous other snack.
I don't know about
Do
this
you
one, man.
have Prince Albert in a can?
I don't know how much a tinned fish costs, but $40 seems a lot.
Is this only edible fish or?
Do you want non-edible tinned fish?
Okay, maybe Squid and Ink gives you like some pen stuff.
That's not exciting. This is no.
Texas! Howdy, y'all!
No one's ever said Texas like that.
I want to go to Bukey's.
So this is a superb housewarming gift for newcomers to Texas. I can think of some other things you could give to someone who's moving to Texas, but we won't go into that. It'll have a larger variety of higher end, popular, and iconic food. If you are at home from the great state of Texas, help me out here. Everyone can play it together. What would you put in a Welcome to Texas box?
Ham. Most of a cow.
Pickle Pops? Beaver Nuggets from Buc-ee's?
Is Texas known for its beavers? I
No.
feel like that's like an Oregon thing.
No, Buc-ee's is just Buc-ee's. What? I'm sure there's some beavers in Texas.
Are there?
Probably.
When's the last time you saw a beaver?
I don't know, down by the
Yeah,
watering hole.
you haven't seen one.
Beyond the Book Club.
A monthly Christian book club.
Yikes.
You unbox trinkets at certain page numbers. One of the reviews mentioned the book mentions a strawberry shortcake recipe, and the item was strawberry shortcake flavored lip gloss.
Look at the title of it. It's Beyond the Book Club Adult, which presumes that there is a kid's version. I'm gonna say no on this
And
one.
the two went to the dance together, and they grinded up on each other, but they left room for the Holy Spirit.
Most importantly, they drove down to Vegas, got married, did the thing, then got annulled and went back home.
They're Mormons? The cryptid crate.
Oh,
For
God.
$49 a month,
Whoa.
you get 4 to 7 cryptozoology themed items. New cryptids every month because we discover new ones all the time.
I gotta be honest with you. The whole cryptid thing is something that feels so far out of
What?
my wheelhouse.
There's monsters roam this planet. Skinwalkers?
You mean people? Do you not think in the year of 2025, where every human on the face of the planet has a smartphone, that if this shit was running around, that you would see it?
You think your technology could just capture a supernatural beast?
Nope, absolutely not.
Mothman cheeked up in Virginia is proof as much. That's all I need.
Does Godzilla exist?
Godzilla's not a cryptid.
Oh, sorry. Okay, whatever.
That's a kaiju. There's different. That's different. Canonically in Godzilla, we saw this in Kong versus Godzilla. Godzilla uses a series of tunnels through the Earth's core. You're telling me that there's not one little tunnel where the Loch Ness Monster can just kind of go in and be like, I'm gonna chill out here for a little while so you can't see me. If you're coming into my house, I'm hiding. All right, maybe they don't want to be seen. I believe in the Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot more than I believe in you, and I'm sitting right next to you.
I believe in Occam's razor, which is if it seems like bullshit, it's bullshit.
What's more realistic? That a large ape man was walking through the forest of the mythical creature, or some weird dude was in a full costume? It's just such a more fun world when it's like, maybe these things exist. And like the hill people are gonna steal your soul.
I too was once a child with an imagination. Now I'm a man and I have no hope.
Yeah, that's what depression is. We have the Brightland olive oil.
What kind of olive oil subscription are you signing up for?
This is $65. You get two 12.5-ounce bottles. You ever dipped bread in olive oil?
I guess,
okay.
yeah. I would like to drizzle a little bit. I'm a drizzler, okay? On occasion, I'll dress up and drizzle.
Remember when Starbucks did the olive oil coffee and everybody shit their pants?
Yeah, that was great. I never tried it. Was it good?
I don't know. I
you
didn't shit pants.
Oh, you just did that for a different reason?
Hello and welcome to This Is. Do you want to get a massage for trading in a table?
No.
Do you want to trade a pet for a lawnmower?
Wait, are we bartering? This is Facebook Marketplace. You just get ripped off.
Is this still available? Ghosted. Today we're going to be looking at some weird Facebook Marketplace listings that Kinsey has found. We're going to guess how much these cost.
Ah, man.
We have a Marlboro
Road and city service and directions handheld GPS.
Do you want a GPS directly to some Marb Red hundreds?
Yeah, brother. You have a bunch of keys on it, so you can type in like emergency, attraction, highways. So those of you who are of a younger persuasion may not remember a day cigarette companies ran the world. And companies like Marlboro sponsored everybody in sight. This might seem weird today, but back in the 90s, there was nothing weird about Marlboro being everywhere. I'm surprised that there's not a button to look for cigarettes on this. This is really cool. I want this.
3, 2, 1.
$45.
I said 125.
Ooh, that's expensive. $13.
$13. Okay.
I get that one?
No, you did not. That's far enough that you did
No,
not.
Kenzie's the adjudicator here.
I think it might help that it's a $9.
What? We're starting off on this foot?
Well, don't overestimate how cool this is.
Oh! Life-size Futurama Bender statue and bottle opener.
And it comes with a free accessory such as a cigar to place in his mouth. You can use it to store your Pokemon cards.
No. 3, 2, 1.
$4,750.
I said $500.
Dude, you're way too low.
$700.
Wow.
You think I don't know what a Bender Rodriguez costs?
That's like the cost of a real bender.
If this was like $500, I think I'd actually. 7 is probably too much.
Dude, reasonable offer. What the fucking shit,
Grandpa
dude.
tools.
Okay, no. IDK, what the hell it is. I know the big thing with the balls on it is for securing metal strapping. And the stapler thing is for that too, but totally guessing on that one. Don't ask me what it is. I bet say these look vaguely like torture implements. That's because they're old and dusty.
So we got a ball spreader.
Wait.
Or is that a crusher? It's hard to tell sometimes. If you're an old man, sometimes you gotta
Oh,
spread your
no.
balls. So you got your balls. There's the
That's not drawn to scale.
the
That's not-
scrotum. What happens is they have their own small gravitational pull. As time goes, eventually they come together. And so they form the ball. You have these spreaders now, which you cup the ball and
I don't think this is the
then
way-
you spread it back out.
It's the other way direction.
It's the white hole of balls. Look, I went to med school.
I don't think that your accurate definition is remotely true. Because guess what? When you get old, your balls get all loose and floppy. So you don't need to spread them. You
No,
can put
the
them back together.
skin gets loose and floppy.
Okay, all right. Well, whatever.
When you have the Uniball, you have all this extra room for nefarious activities.
Wait, what? What happened?
I pressed the wrong button. I'm so sorry.
3, 2, 1.
$30.
$75.
Wow, that's expensive. $40.
40. Okay. This guy clearly does not know what he's got. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Oh, wait.
whoa.
This is the Essential Gem PH2 prototype. This was from the Essential company, but theoretically, they're working on this long boy here, which never saw the light of day.
Have you ever played with one of these?
No, I've seen
Really?
photos. I've never actually
I've
gotten-
done something that you haven't?
I think you should play with an iPhone and you thought it was this guy.
No, because I had good hand girth on it. The reason these weren't successful is media consumption.
These weren't successful. These never went on sale.
Right, because people are like, wait, I can't watch YouTube.
No. The company went out of business before they could ever even ship it.
Yeah, I know. This would have been perfect for reading the angry text messages from your wife when you're golfing.
Do you have something that you need to tell us about some past relationship, perhaps?
My ex-wife, Julia, is a bitch. 3, 2, 1.
$500.
This is 700.
$625.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
That's rare that we're both so close to being correct.
But Matt knows tech better than Austin Evans?
Rayquaza Burnt Fry, my dude. It's shiny Rayquaza.
Why is this so wet?
Rayquaza is a very famous Pokemon from the box art of Pokemon Emerald, and if you get him in his shiny form, he's black.
3, 2, 1.
$100.
50.
150.
I didn't factor in the shiny. LA County Jail peanut butter and jelly snack lunch with orange juice.
First of all, shout out to the LA County Jail System for delivering the correct lunches, which is a PB&J. For about 25 years of my life, I ate a PB&J every single morning. And I would love to sample a PB&J from the fine LA County Jail establishment.
I'm just curious. There's so many things in this bag that are not peanut butter and
That
jelly.
is true. That is true. I'm a little concerned about what's going on over there. There's definitely just like a lot of stuff thrown into a bag. Next time I'm in Long Beach and I want to check out the facilities, you know, just to come by for a quick lunch or something.
Are you a former resident or current resident and have a phone that you're sneaking in? Let us know what's in this little snack pack here. Even a PB&J is still pretty good. Now we have some Gamer Nut Butter over there. The Gamer Nut Butter is really good.
It's only like 5 years old. Don't worry about it.
It's still good. The amount of G Fuel I put in there, that thing's gonna outlive us all.
But I need to know though, is the peanut butter crunchy or creamy? Because crunchy is the only correct answer for PB&J.
It depends on the bread you're using.
That's true. That's true.
If you're using a soft white sandwich bread, it's got to be creamy.
There's no texture at all. It's just soft and soft and
Yeah,
soft.
if you're using like a sourdough that can support
Whoa,
the
sourdough for a PB&J,
Yeah,
man?
yeah.
What's next? A pumpernickel?
No, but you grill them a little bit, like toast them. Look at me. You think I don't know what I'm talking about with this? Like,
You do look a little untoasted.
can I ask a follow-up to this? Is this street price or commissary price? 3, 2, 1.
$5.
$35.
What?
Yeah. $50. I've had to smuggle my fair share of food into things.
No. Moving on. Please
You
move on.
have
No,
your
God,
pocket,
please.
and sometimes you need to this sandwich in a baggie.
Censor all that. Aaron, please censor.
This is
censor.
also, but the cool thing about that though is it keeps it warm too.
Okay, moving on.
Goose decoys for sale. I have a story about geese. So I went to undergrad college in Oswego, New York. They closed one of the buildings, like an entire school building, because the geese, there was like not lake, but like a little pond, whatever,
Yeah.
in front of that building.
Yeah.
They started laying their eggs there and got so territorial. They were chasing everyone away. So they closed the entire building.
Wow, we cannot let them win. What are you drawing now? What, bro, you don't need an illustration.
So everyone thinks that they got like a beak like this, but then they also have a tongue.
That looks like a dragon, my dude.
Yeah, geese are dragons. You can't convince me otherwise.
So this is 42 Canadian geese decoys, all in good condition, lightly used. So is the idea that you're using these to scare geese off, or is it that you're using this to go hunting and you put some geese down and you try to trick the other geese to come over and you accidentally shoot your decoy?
Imagine going out hunting and setting up 42 decoys to bag one goose.
What are you doing? Are you adding extra zero to your price or something?
Kind of. 3, 2, 1.
$800.
$2,500.
Wow. $350.
Whoa. Whoa.
I'm pretty close.
Nah, you're far off. I would have thought that each one of these was like $100. Oh.
Hand-painted Chris Pratt / Garfield portrait.
This is so oddly threatening. I'm coming for your lasagna.
Yikes. Chris Pratt needs to stop.
They really captured the terror. I don't want this.
Yeah, I don't want this either. This is bad.
Don't feed your cat lasagna. Feed it to me instead. 3, 2, 1.
$35.
$25.
Oh, okay.
I feel like we're way off.
$30.
Wait. But I remembered who Normal was.
Maison Margiela tin can ankle boots.
Mason Miliargia.
I will say it is a real statement boot. I just would love to know the statement you're trying to make when you're wearing your boots with tin cans on the bottom.
She had the boots with the cans. She had the Coal Club listening to her boot cans. The secret to this is it doubles as an emergency phone line. I'm so out of fashion.
We know. We see what you wear every day.
Pogs! I genuinely don't know if these are real or not.
What do boots go for? Somewhere between $20,000 and $300,000.
Yeah.
So that'll narrow it down a little bit.
Narrows it down a bit. The most money I've ever spent on shoes is $200. I can't wait to go to Plato's Closet and get these when these don't sell. 3, 2, 1.
$180.
$500.
$500?
Double points for Matt. I am locked in today.
I will give you that. That was very impressive.
I just don't know why fashion. Yo.
Horny toad.
A metal horny
toad.
This is rad.
Yeah, this is going to be expensive though, man. If it's 3 feet tall and 8 feet long.
Just the scrap metal alone.
Yeah. 8 feet 5 inches long? Bro, horny toad is bricked up over here, man.
Look at him presenting. I gotta be honest, I am much more distracted by that big chicken in the back. You need a trailer to get this. Like there's a pallet behind him.
That's true.
3, 2, 1.
$3,000.
It's $8,500.
Wow.
There's a lot of skill that went into this.
Fair.
This is not mass produced.
$1,800. I think I get that one right. Okay.
Honestly, I think that's a really good deal.
What does that say about a person if you have a metal horny toad up front?
Come get some. Who needs geese decoys when you got horny toad?
But what happens? Are you trying to attract the horny toads or are you trying to scare them?
Yes.
Okay,
You
all right.
scare away the betas. Proof my Aunt Cheryl doesn't know Jack. She keeps talking about my behavior like she doesn't oversalt the gravy every Thanksgiving. Like she can tell me how to live my life. And then she gives me a friggin' wicker stag's head for my impromptu bar mitzvah. I don't know how to spell that. How you gonna tell me what my problem is when you don't even know me well enough to know I don't know what to even do with my MFN stag's head?
But Wicker? Nah, I don't have a problem. Iggy Pop has a problem for never covering Lou Reed's Perfect Day, even though I'm pretty sure they knew each other. Four Loko has a problem for nixing the original formula. Anyway, I'm facing eviction because I'm keep screaming myself hoarse at this Wicker stag and the neighbors call the cops a whole lot. Selling us like a bribe one Applebee's waitress to pretend to be my mom and pelt me with eggs out back again.
Thank you, Aunt Cheryl.
Yeah.
Okay, so she clearly got this from Hobby Lobby. 3, 2, 1.
$75.
$350.
20 bucks.
20 bucks. What?
Yeah.
No points.
I'll do a burnout in front of your ex's house. So basically, bro has a Mustang.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Wait, here's the question.
I'm guessing a 4-cylinder.
Yeah, I was about to say, if it's an EcoBoost, I would pay
Yeah.
him to stay away from my house.
Makes sense that this is in Fullerton.
There's like a whole genre of these guys who will like lose a race and like cry or whatever to impress somebody.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? You gotta pay him because he's burning like $20 worth of
Rubber.
garbage tires he's probably got.
I went for bonus points, by the way.
You going for specific?
I guessed twice.
What? You can't guess twice. That's not the way bonus points work.
3, 2, 1.
$50.
I said $50.
What?
And I said $12 extra.
$140. Okay, well.
$15 extra.
Dude, you don't get bonus
Do
points.
I get a half point?
No.
Half bonus point?
You aren't even right.
You didn't even guess it.
I don't know. It seems like a $50 activity. That's probably what you have to pay for his ticket. So
Yeah.
it's $140 is a good deal. Only if it's an EcoBoost though. Fish tank prank. So this is a blender and it has the text and you think you've got stress.
Yeah.
Do you want to have the power of life and death at your finger? Oh, do I have the tank for you? Blender has been disabled. No fish will die if the button is pressed. This is cool. I like this. If you got like a beta fish or something, that feels like it's probably about the right size.
I would be such a pretty fish.
What color would you be?
Fish don't talk.
Thanks for that. So basically all this is a blender that someone just like, I don't know, unplugged.
And if I get any points on this,
Yeah, I'm cooked.
you're cooked. 3, 2, 1.
$60.
$72.50.
Ooh. $10.
Can you repeat that for me one more time?
6 points. Matt, 1.
Hello and welcome to This Is. This video is going to be interesting.
It sure is, buddy. It sure is.
You know how I've been like joking that I want to open a museum? We have a lot of just weird stuff that I'm sure that most of the audience has never seen. So Kinsey went through and just grabbed all the weirdest controllers and peripherals that we have.
We're going through some of the weirdest, most outlandish, dumb, and some of these are expensive gaming peripherals of all time. Why are you eating fries?
You want to fry?
I do.
No. So the first up we have,
Wait, what is this? Did you 3D print
this is,
You sick fuck. Did you 3D print a Switch Joy-Con holder and fry combination unit?
this is the world's first fries holder for your Switch 2. I did think they cheaped out on us because they only did a medium and not a large. I will tell you that the tolerance for the print were not great.
Okay. Yep. This is so cool.
But then they also have a little spacer here. Just kind of snap that in there.
Oh my God. Why did magnets ever get invented?
It's not the best tolerance in the world.
Bro, this is actually ergonomic. I hate to say that this is actually the best way to play Switch 2.
Yeah, it really is. I did get a large for daddy.
What?
We have a lot of controllers here for a lot of different systems. We're not going to test all of them. I just want to show them all of them.
Oh, the train thing for Switch. If you're unfamiliar, there is a series of train simulators. The idea here is that in Japan, the trains are incredibly on time. It's not like just you're ripping the trains down the track. You're trying to be smooth. You're trying to be precise. You're trying to be exactly on time. And this is going to be somewhat of an accurate replica of the actual controller in a train. You don't get there too fast, because being early is just as bad as being late. You gotta be exactly on time. You know all those guys who have like the giant setups for like Big Rig Simulator?
Yeah.
This is like the much more sophisticated version.
So the thing with this guy is it's pretty pricey.
Well, do you see the
So-
quality?
Yeah, I mean, it is missing a foot, but
Well, that's because we lost it.
this was $135 brand new.
The one time that I was on a train in Japan, I was taking a train to the airport, as you do when you're in Japan. And as we're going, they slow down and they stop and they do a bunch of announcements. There's a typhoon and the tracks ahead were flooded. So I had to get out of the train. I'm like, mind you, like 40 miles away from the airport. I spent 8 hours in the middle seat of a taxi with my suitcase on my lap. There was a taxi that slid off the road. The guy didn't even get out of the taxi. We're like, are you okay? And the taxi driver got out. And the guy was like, yeah, I'm fine. He was just literally sitting in his taxi like this.
Hey, you keep that up, you're gonna look like me, young man. Next up we have,
Don't shake the baby.
don't shake the baby.
If you think that it's weird to have a naked baby, well, wait till you see what's on the backside. A Wii remote holder. So this is from Cookin' Mama, or sorry, no, Babysitting Mama.
Babysitting
Not
Mama.
Cookin' Mama, don't cook the baby. What you do is you just crank this guy's little head down a little bit. You stick the Wii remote right into his rear. And then what you do is you would play with the baby, you toss the baby, you burp the baby. Papa, I'm hungry. Papa, feed me.
Here.
You feed fries to a baby?
Speaking of shaking the baby,
Wait, no, I don't know what these are.
these are Wii boxing gloves.
Oh, I do know these. You put the Wii remote in the glove,
Yep.
right?
As a former boxer,
No, I've seen. Matt punched a dude once.
when I punched him, he turned into dust. I vowed to never use my powers again.
As we all know, Wii Sports was an incredibly accurate game that you couldn't just do this to.
This is not how you box.
No. I'm like,
You know,
you can make some weird hand gestures like I like to and get some great scores.
speaking of hand gestures, Nintendo gets a lot of praise for the Power Glove.
Do they though?
This here is the PlayStation Gaming Glove. This was developed by Reality Quest. This came out in 1997.
For OGPS 1.
OG PS1. This is not even DualShock.
Can you eat it with your PlayStation hand?
This was like one of my favorite, just like why. They said it was for like driving simulators.
Nope.
And then fighting games.
This was back in the era in which the idea of what a video game controller could be was not fully figured out. Controllers were starting to become a little bit more standard. You have a couple of analog sticks, yada, yada, yada. There was still a lot of weirdness and a lot of experimentation because people didn't know, like, hey, was this actually a better way to control? Obviously, the answer was no.
Next up, we just have a nice little...
Oh, the cart, the GameCube cart.
Is your GameCube too heavy?
It is
Do
so
you
heavy.
want it to be slightly off the ground by a couple inches?
I do. So the way it would work is that you would put the GameCube in the middle, and then the sides you could drop controllers. The GameCube was already a very portable console, and this just made it a little bit more so.
You could put a little leash on this and drag it behind you when you went over to a friend's house. Because this is official, isn't it?
It says Nintendo GameCube registered trademark.
Next up, we have
Oh my God, the Wii Football.
the Wii Football.
If you think that Mr. Matt breaking Joy-Cons and TVs Ancini was bad before, give him a football and see what happens.
No, this one was good because it had not one, but two straps.
So basically what you do is you put the Wii remote in, there's a couple of buttons that pass through. I don't know what football games there were besides like Madden.
You put the Wii controller in there.
And then you just go like,
Yeah, and you could just, hi-ya! I mean, this is not going anywhere.
I've noticed that these gloves are slowly crumbling. Do you see all the black flecks of plastic on my fingers now?
You won't have that problem.
Oh no! No, get that hideous monstrosity out of here. This is an Xbox One controller furry edition.
This is from our good friend Jake Simmons, who runs the Retro Remastered channel. I had gone on a rant at one point about how I wanted to get the Sonic the Hedgehog official furry controller for Austin. What Jake did was he custom made one for us.
God, it's hideous.
It feels so much worse than you think it does.
Oh, it feels bad.
If you want to know what was growing up in the 80s,
What?
because he had all that shag carpet.
Oh.
Next we have another Xbox controller.
Oh!
So this is the PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds grease-proof controller. This is, winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Yep.
There's only 200 of these made.
It's sort of coated in this sort of polyurethane, which makes it grease-proof. And so I stuck it in a bucket of chicken and ate up. I will say, even though it is grease-proof, it was definitely more of a novelty. The sticks and stuff are not particularly grease-proof. This thing is freaking rad. And fun fact, this is still, to this day, one of the most successful Mystery Tech episodes of all time.
What do we want next?
Well, we've done a lot of Wii stuff.
All right. What about the Pocket Station?
So there's a whole backstory here. This was from the late 90s, right before the PS2 came out. And this is when the Tamagotchi was popular. There was the actual Sega Dreamcast VMU, which was a memory card that also doubled as a little like screen and like mini games for your controller. And this was the Sony Pocket Station. It was only released in Japan. This was a memory card for the original PlayStation that had a small LCD and buttons and a little battery. We actually could load a little mini game on this from the game, and you could sit there and just play away on the memory card for your PlayStation as you go into your friend's house.
But the way they were advertising these things was that you could be playing a full PlayStation game.
Oh yeah, it was
like-
not that cool. There's definitely like a couple years there where this was all the rage. The little digivices, like there was so many of these little kind of like gadgets. Technically, if you want to impress your friends with your gaming knowledge, this was the first PlayStation handheld.
Speaking of PlayStation Portable,
Oh no, we're gonna get demonetized.
no, I got trigger discipline.
Okay.
There weren't a ton of accessories for the PlayStation Move.
For good reason, because it sucked.
Yeah, there were much more advanced games.
And I think you would put the
nunchuck.
navigation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could actually use this in some games. I want to say this worked on like Killzone and a couple of first-party games, but also a number of third-party games like Cabela's and like the sort of the hunting games. I remember when I bought the Wii, after watching Gaz, was totally sold that the Wii was gonna basically allow you to like play like Call of Duty and stuff. But the problem is, while it did technically work, it was really terrible. This was a lot better. You had the actual main controller, you had the navigation controller, you had the little camera, it had the little like light ball on the front. Oh, that's the other guy. Yeah. That's the one for Xbox, I think.
This is the Xbox one.
Yeah. So this is for Kinect. So that little ball also lights up, and then these little balls are for like the tracking.
Yep.
It was cool, but the problem with all of these was that they were expensive. They required you to have the game in the console and have it connect to the PlayStation Move, and then buy the other thing. It was not dramatically better than something like an NES light gun.
I was gonna save it for later, but since you've been a good boy, do you remember when we did 90s Toys R Us and I tried to give you a box of stuff and then you fell out of your chair?
I recall that being a little different. I feel like you shoved me out of the chair. No. I'm stronger now.
We got these from Daiso, like this wrapping paper, I think.
So this is from that video that we never unboxed.
Yes.
All right.
We never unboxed it because the video ended because you got a concussion.
Oh my God, what the hell? This has been sitting on the shelf for that long?
Yeah.
It's the Super Scope for the Super NES. I can't believe you've had this sitting here for so long. That's crazy. I never had one of these, but this is basically like the second generation of the light gun. It comes with the game itself. Only 12 games were ever actually fully compatible with it, but this is fully wireless. You should subscribe to the This Is channel and ring-a-ling the ding-a-ling button. And stay tuned to the end of the video where we're gonna go head-to-head on this on a real CRT and an actual SNES. It is in such good shape
Yeah.
too.
I want to say I spent a lot of money on this.
I fully expect that.
Which is why I wanted to save this for something. I was thinking about saving it for Christmas this year, but I've been such a good boy that I decided to give it to myself. It's always Christmas when you have a couple adult pops and don't remember. Look, when I'm thinking about all this stuff for our museum, let Austin know in the comments how much you want to have the Overclock Museum.
And how many donations you like to donate to the charitable foundation.
Admission fee. But
Not
popcorn
$1.
is $12.99. I will give you the crispest of high fives if you could tell me what video this is from.
Okay, got it.
Oh yeah!
So this is the Kool-Aid Man controller. Weird collabs or whatever.
Hey! That was not a crisp high five.
No, fine. See, I remember some things.
We also
I think it was
got
also like a year ago. It wasn't that long ago.
the Oscar Mayer wiener.
You know what?
Tie-in.
Thanks for the wiener, my friend.
I love playing with my wiener. My dream is to ride in the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. I've been on the wait list for a while. If you know someone at Oscar Mayer who can make this happen, please let me know so I can ride on the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. This is a real appeal. Please help me get my bucket list. This one here is a special one to my heart.
Oh, the Game Boy Advance TV little duder.
This attachment would go on in Game Boy Advance and it would turn it into a TV tuner. But then it also had AV in. So at one point we had a PlayStation 5 running on Game Boy. Now, of course, none of that works anymore because it's all analog TV.
Yeah.
I had the Game Boy docking station. You literally popped the Game Boy in. It was like almost like an arcade. Last up, let's go one more oldie.
As if there's a new weird peripheral that exists. That's never happened before. The Super Game Boy, which was essentially a Game Boy emulator for the Super Nintendo, and certain games like Pokemon would add some colors to it. It was very cool.
Playing Pokemon on a 32-inch TV.
Yeah.
It's like they're right in the room with you guys.
Yeah, you actually could see the screen. It was really nice. What do you have that's cooler than the Super Game Boy?
You
God
dropped
damn
my
it.
wiener. So we have Donkey Kong
Donkey
bongo
Kong.
drums.
It's the Donkey Kongas. The way this would work, you would just be playing the Donkey Kongas.
It was a rhythm game like Guitar Hero, except instead of notes, you just had bop or boop. And then there was some auxiliary things for Wii, like the Wii maracas. Like, follow, subscribe. Let us know which of these you love, and stay tuned for us shooting stuff with a SNES bazooka.
Super Scope. Super
It
Scope.
sits on your shoulder.
Super Scope for Super Nintendo.
What do you think the bazooka stands for? It stands for, this is sitting on my shoulder. Okay, we're back in our 90s basement now to show off the Super Nintendo Super Scope. It is in amazing condition.
Okay.
The box was immaculate, except it's missing the battery door. Fun fact about this, you can actually change the scope. The correct way to hold this is, you really grip the shaft here. We had to do it on a CRT because one, that's what it's designed for, and two, it just looks nice. So it's gonna be Flicker City on camera, but Super Scope 6. I don't think there is a Super Scope 1 through 5. So we got Blasterous, which is like a Tetris game.
Yep.
Or Laser Blazer.
Laser Blazer, sure.
Want to see how good I am? So what it does is it uses a tracker here.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works. All right, so now I'm gonna shoot down some stuff.
Okay.
These are actually really good graphics.
Oh, I see a bogey coming in.
Bogey coming in.
Get him, get him, get him. You've missed that
Wait.
missile. Oh, Salt Lake City's gone. Oh no, there goes Las Vegas. Very unfortunate.
Wow.
So what was that about having great aim? Hey, give me that, give me that.
Well, it's only Reno. Where are you shooting? You're just shooting her.
Dude, I'm just testing my aim here. Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay, missile's coming in, I see him.
Okay, he's already better than me. Okay.
This is actually a lot of fun. This is better than the NES by a lot.
Yeah.
It's actually fairly accurate too. You just suck.
Yeah, okay. I'm so glad we have this in our collection.
Hello and welcome to This Is. Technology's sometimes great, but sometimes it's completely useless.
Garbage Town. We're going to be looking at a variety of items that Kenzie's going to be providing. We're going to try to figure out if we can figure out what they do.
I've been really good at this game.
But your brain works on a different frequency.
Yeah.
And you see things that I don't think most people see.
First one, we got
Oh no.
the mold.
So it's a dinner mat where you put a plate, a fork, and a knife.
No, that's a great nickname.
The mold?
Hey, I'm Matt, but you can call me the mold. Kinsey, if you don't start calling me the mold,
That actually does go kind of
I know exactly what this is.
Something about the way that this looks and the way it's flat is tripping me up.
It's like the meme. I was like, I can't explain it, but these peas are upside down. There's clearly depth.
Yeah. But it's not enough for the tines of the fork to curve gently upward.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Dining tray.
Anti-slip tray for fast trains. You put this stuff in there, and so it doesn't slip away when the train goes vroom.
The length of the train doesn't make a difference. Like, it's a smooth, gradual.
Okay, first off, the length of the train makes a difference with the speed because
No, it
depending on how fast you're going, the people in the front are actually experiencing time differently than the people in the back.
I don't think that's true.
Ice
plates. Oh, what the hell? Wait, so the idea is that you take this, it's a mold, you pour water in there, it freezes, then you take it off, and it's a plate. An hour later, pull out the plates and silverware, and serve dinner. Soon.
Okay, that's fancy as hell because a chilled salad fork is like the peak of fancy restaurant.
Oh no. What is this? This looks like some Amazon Alexa reject. At first I was thinking like it's like an Alexa thing or something, but no, actually I do think I know what this is. I'm not gonna tell you because I don't want you to steal my answer.
3, 2, 1.
Exercise rollers.
Pyramid sushi.
What?
This is a rice triangular mold.
Why would you want triangular sushi?
Why wouldn't you?
But circles are fine.
But triangle looks cool.
So you can buy an accidental Netflix button press forever. Wait. It's an Infinity Shield button guard so that you won't accidentally push the Netflix button. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Can I at least get a half a point because I said pyramid?
What? It was literally a triangle. You should get negative points.
Why?
Because
I invented new sushi.
Okay, so this is a dragonfly with a carabiner and like some little like wrist strap thing. I feel like I know what this is. It's just a little toy dragonfly that you like attach to your bag or something
No.
to scare away birds.
Scare children, maybe.
I feel like this is so obvious that it's got to be something else.
Yeah, of course. 3, 2, 1.
A dragonfly Labubu charm.
This is a pen. Dragonflies don't have stingers.
Oh, a hat
clip.
Realistic dragonfly repelling product. No troubled by horseflies and mosquitoes. Which basically you just put on a dragonfly on your hat and it scares away the mosquitoes.
I'm willing to give him half a point on that.
Why?
Because
No,
it was
no.
a charm, and you also mentioned the scaring away things.
No. Honestly, I don't want to point for that. I don't think I deserve
Okay,
that. I was way
all right.
off. No.
Matt's trying to be nice.
Okay, so a little satchel style handle with a plunger. I mean, it looks like a flask, but again, without context of how big it is. Is this like 3 feet tall or like 3 inches tall?
It's 3 feet tall. 3, 2, 1.
Flask.
This is a lighter.
What? Really? A explosive detonator. That actually does feel like a real thing.
I'll give you half a point for lighter.
Yeah.
Okay.
8 inches though this is tiny
It's like
for.
this, like, because think about it, right? Like you're the mine operator, and all the children have dug the holes and planted the TNT.
The children are good for the mines because they got little bodies they can fit in the hole.
They got little fingers to like sort of thread the little like TNT in the thing, and then you get to go like, yes, let's make some money. Kaboom!
All right.
No.
Okay.
Okay. All right. An inflatable butt pouch.
Okay, so this is pre-BBLs.
What the f*** is a BBL?
Brazilian butt lift.
Oh.
You take the fat out of your cheeks and then you put it in your butt.
Ayo, what cheeks? What cheeks? I want a bigger butt. Clearly.
So
what am I doing to make this happen?
You take the fat out of your face.
How much fat do you have in your face compared to the size of your
so
butt?
right now you're like this, but so then your fat becomes.
Bro.
And
How
then that's
big is your face fat? No, you clearly have to take it from somewhere else.
Okay, I have a picture for this one too. That's your butthole.
I noticed, yeah.
More of a star. So you got here, what they do is they do incision along the cheekums. And that's your thigh gap. You go from pancake to the fluffy Japanese pancakes real quick.
It's clearly some kind of pants. Oh, I do think I know what this is.
I feel like I know what this is.
Oh, I know it. Okay.
But I also, if he feels like it, I feel like I gotta go
You gotta
for
go something else because I figured it out.
I gotta just humiliate him by getting this right. If you know what it is, I feel like it's too easy.
I know what it is.
3, 2, 1.
It's a butt camelback.
I said bounce pants.
Inflatable booster pants.
Booster pants.
Next time some giant sits in front of you, you just squeeze the bulb on your booster pants. The built-in pump will add air to the sturdy rubber booster and lift you up. So you would have been right on that one.
I would have been right. So I'm up by half a point.
We're not doing
We're not
very good.
doing great. I'm mad that I didn't just go with my gut on that.
Well, I mind gamed you. And by mind gaming you, I mean I was wrong.
Okay.
Oh my god, what the hell is this? I know what this is. I think it is this. There's like 8 little like numbers on the bottom.
Also, the lighting is really upsetting.
A, B, C, and D, and E, and F are hexadecimal digits.
Hexadecimal.
Hexadecimals.
classic.
I learned that from The Martian. I got nothing.
Really? To
I
me,
don't know
this
how
is
to
pretty
spell
obvious.
calendar. Well, 3, 2, 1.
Sprinkler timer.
Calendar.
It's a sprinkler timer.
Oh.
Yeah, see, you set your dates so when you want to water your grass. Oh, Steve Wozniak Universal Remote Control. This was the first programmable universal remote control. So this is designed by Steve Wozniak, of course, co-founder of Apple. So it has a little microprocessor, the same one from the Apple II, an LCD display. That's phenomenally cool. This is only $1,000.
That thing's cool. We should buy that. I'll buy that on your cart.
Yikes.
Yeah. Ooh.
So what the f would be my first thought? So it's a light switch with a hook on it.
My answer can be used for multiple things. 3, 2, 1.
Key holder.
Sexy switch. When you hang a sock on it
Oh my god, what the?
to turn the lights off, you want the lights off for sexy time.
Okay, well, that's your personal preference. So hook light switch, fully functional light switch to persuade people to use less energy by providing a power-saving incentive. If you want to hang something onto it, you got to turn the lights off. Kenzie, come on, I think I'm pretty close on that one.
I
That's not
said
sexy
hang
switch.
a sock,
No.
and I specifically said the lights off.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, but I really hate your answer.
Yeah, also that too. That too.
What is... Okay. There we go. You rip your clothes off, you're like, oh man,
One
we're
moment,
gonna
please.
get sexy.
I'm gonna
And then
hang it up.
And then you can just throw your undies over there.
And you're gonna catch
then-
the light switch? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
No.
I'm giving Austin half a point for
Yes.
reverse engineering
Yes.
this because I'm so annoyed with you right now.
I'm gonna start selling the sexy switch.
Oh my god.
Oh,
no. Oh.
Fiber optic toothbrush. It vibrates.
But why? Is it like UV light to like sterilize your teeth? What are we actually looking at here?
I already wrote it.
You wrote it that fast?
Yeah.
So clearly some kind of prototype kind of thing.
Do you remember Tooth Tubes?
I do. But why would it be fiber optic though?
Why wouldn't it be fiber optic? All right, 3, 2, 1.
It's a rave toothbrush.
This is UV cleaner. Oh, okay. You know what?
Can you send us into Halloween mode?
Yeah, we're just gonna do Halloween mode now. There we go.
Fiber optic
toothbrush.
I would say rave toothbrush is pretty spot on.
I literally said fiber optic
Let's go.
toothbrush.
Dude, you said UV though. You said UV. Obviously it's fiber optic. We can see it with our eyeballs.
This is some BS.
You just need to brush your teeth more. If you think about every single one of those bristles being fiber optic, that actually would be really expensive.
Yeah.
Oh no. Why is she looking at it like that? So this is a little Keurig looking machine that has, it looks like a tornado of water. So I presume that it is a suction where, you know how like when you pull the stopper on the bottom of your bathtub and you watch it kind of like swirl down?
This is a Kickstarter item.
Oh, great. Okay.
If this isn't what it is, I'm gonna start making it. 3, 2, 1.
Tornado water machine.
Anti-anxiety machine.
Basically, I think way this is working. So basically, it's sucking the water from the bottom, pumping it to the top, and then spraying it or whatever, however it's doing in the swirly pattern. This is like a desk piece. This is actually, I don't think it has any function. I think it's purely there just for the aesthetics. So you can sit there and watch water swirl forever. Water-based purifier?
Do you know Malmung is the Korean word for water gazing? It is the peaceful act of quietly watching the gentle movement of water to relax your mind.
I think that's worth half a point.
I agree.
But if I said this was like sexy
Oh my God, stop.
anxiety
what's
fixer,
Then you wouldn't get a point because that's not true.
look at the way she's looking at that thing and tell me that there's not a level of attraction to
Man,
it.
you need a cold shower, dude. Oh no. So this is a pair of fingerless gloves with what look to be like thumbtacks in them.
Yep.
What the f? I don't like this.
All right.
So here's my question. How sharp are those? Are we talking metal or plastic?
No, those are, I bet you those are silicon.
I feel okay about my answer. I'm not sure it's the right one, but at least I feel like I've got a good shot at it.
3, 2, 1.
Gloves to wipe snow off your car.
This is for like combing through like wool and like weaves and textures. This is like almost like a comb.
Lean prevention gloves. Gloves to make sure you keep your chin up. So if you start leaning, you'll stab yourself in the face. What the hell is that? So like one of the little bells, you're like a hotel or whatever, like a little ding ding bell. But then it's also got a red switch on it and it's in a very ornate wooden box. Oh wait, this is how to ring-a-ling the ding-a-ling in real life. You know how we of course always remind you gently to subscribe to the This Is channel and ring-a-ling the ding-a-ling button. Well, this is just a physical manifestation of that.
I'm gonna draw some pictures.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
This is an Arduino macro button for your PC.
This is a security system. Like it electrocutes you. If like the lights are out and you go to ring the doorbell, it shocks you.
Wait, you think this is gonna live on someone's porch? Ghost bell!
Ghost bell.
Oh my god, I should have guessed it was a ghost.
I really liked the drawing.
God.
So half a point.
Listen for the bell ringing, which may indicate supernatural presence.
Ghost security system.
So it's clearly some kind of modified power tool. This looks like you tell ChatGPT to like generate a photo of some weird tool. So you got 2 clamps on a rod, and then the rod twists. What would you do this for? I don't know what I'm looking at.
I do. I know exactly what I'm looking at.
do?
Yeah. Get ready to just give me 5 points for how spot on I am on this. 3, 2, 1.
Pipe fitting?
It's an induction heater.
What?
You run current through the pipe, and then it heats the stuff up and.
But what are you heating?
Bolts, wires.
A bee shaker. It shakes a beehive. Oh my god. So basically, when you want to steal their honey, you shake the beehive.
I'm mad at that.
Oh shit. I don't like that at all.
Oh.
2 little metal dinguses attached via cables to a dingus control box. Is this like electrify water to like shock all the fish? And then you scoop them up like an evil mad villain?
3, 2, 1.
Fish zapper, baby.
This is a way to listen to music through full body conductivity. Those are speaker wires.
Please elaborate. Where do these rods go?
You hold them. All right? And then the music literally flows through you. You are instead of bone conducting, body conducting music. Otherwise, this was gonna be like extreme jump rope.
People zapper.
What? So this device is based on the methods developed by Hulda Clark. It effectively targets pathogens such as virus, bacteria, fungi, and parasites. It supports both low frequencies and high frequencies, which are or are not perceptible to the skin. Dude, it can cure all diseases, including cancer and HIV, by zapping them. Thankfully, this person was run out of the United States and had to relocate to Tijuana, where they ran their stuff for many years, and then they died of cancer because
Of bone cancer. All I'm saying is music are frequencies.
I feel like both of you have the same amount of accuracy here.
What? His is just because he said zap. This is not actually zapping.
It's literally called a zapper.
Yeah.
So by a guy who's an idiot.
I think if anything, both of you get half a point.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Okay, is that who's holding it? Imagine if he inserted this. I could draw you a picture.
No, you just don't do that. Oh no.
Ooh, why does
What
that
is
look like
this?
candy?
It does look like candy. I am assuming that that's wiring of some kind. I'm gonna think it's like a 50s like pressure cooker or microwave is what it feels like. For all the marbles,
3, 2, 1.
pressure cooker.
Baby
Microwave.
bottle cleaner, warmer.
So you open the pressure chamber thing, you put your baby bottles in,
Yep.
and then you do what with them? What's happening?
Steam them.
It is a sterilizer.
Sterilizer for a dental or tattoo medical device. I think you might have that one. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Woo! Matt wins.
All right, I'll give that one to you.
Hello and welcome to This Is Etsy. Why?
A lot of very interesting sellers on Etsy.
Austin didn't show up to work today, so the 3 of us got bored and said, let's go shoot a video without him.
It's all gone too.
Whoa. What we're gonna do is we're gonna look at some weird stuff on Etsy and we're gonna try and guess what the seller is selling it for. And then also what the price is. The cyber knife. a motherboard, and RAM.
And a sound card. That looks like an old
Sound Blaster
creative
card.
Sound Blaster. I have a lot of questions.
If you want to stab someone with RAM,
If you want to do some biohacking, I'm installing RAM directly between your ribs. All of my props to this person for making something that's cyber something and not having it be just absolutely like mindless. Oh, it looks kind of like a Cybertruck.
imagine like some hacker with this. It's hard to get a good read when these videos start. Ready? 3, 2, 1. $45.
$20.
$6,990.
Wait, no, they already sold it, so it's priceless. This is so he could find people looking for the NVIDIA 69.
For $292 a month on Klarna, you could pay this.
Well, you can just hack the planet and get all that money back.
Not a good
Has
start.
there ever been a good start to one of these?
Yeah, a recycled metal samurai.
Whoa.
An 11.5 foot tall, 1,600 pound metal recycled samurai from useless auto parts and machines. Yeah, this is some craftsmanship.
This is awesome.
Why does this look better than actual Transformers? Do you think that this would be with the Decepticons or the Autobots?
I'm not like super duper familiar with like all of like the Transformers lore, but is it one of those things where like the evil guys have way cooler designs?
Oh, absolutely.
I think
Yeah.
this is a Decepticon.
The evil guys are a tank, a jet fighter, a giant construction robot with testicles. Someone got paid money to design and animate and render robot testicles.
If this were a Transformer, what would its name be?
Ronanzor.
Yeah, and this would be probably a Toyota Supra.
My only criticism is it would be even cooler if it was red.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. $69,000.
75,000.
I noticed the prices went up a lot since last listing.
Okay, this is 1,600
This is
pounds.
also ginormous. This is like a whole car. He might become a car.
27,000.
Wow, that's like a Toyota Corolla.
This item was sold.
By the way, can I get an advance on my paycheck?
And roughly $27,000.
Can't help but notice there's no Klarna for this one. The Princess Di Beanie Baby, ultra rare. Any collector would tell you that Princess the Bear is the holy grail of their Beanie Baby collection. And those who don't own one would do anything to get
Anything.
one. When we were kids, we didn't have McDonald's that often. I have it a lot since. I think everyone's gonna know that. When McDonald's did Beanie Babies, my mom went every day. She has a huge collection of the McDonald's Beanie Babies. I'm like, please, no more McDonald's. Last year she asked me like, do you think this is worth anything? I'm like, it's probably not even worth the bag you're holding them in. You know what? How often you have to go for a child to be like, please, mama, I just need nutrients.
Dual tush tags errors new.
Whoa. This had dual tush tags?
Real beaniers know that is a very highly searched.
When your Beanie Baby is double cheeked up.
Real 90s kids know about the tragic events and the merch about them.
3, 2, 1. 250,000.
Whoa, 7,400.
No, you're not a real Beanie Babyer.
I know I'm not. All right.
I think neither of you are real Beanie Baby.
I was a pogger. No one has any points right now. Livinginbelize.com might sound like a lovely vacation, but it's actually just the website. So someone got the domain name livinginbelize.com and they're trying to sell it. They also have some other domains for sale. thisgoodfood.com, Home Manager Pro, and naughtyreader.com.
I don't like that.
What's the currency in Belize?
Belizeans.
Oh, okay. I do need to lock in. 3,
I don't.
2, 1.
$50,000.
$5,000.
Whoa, that's 2 points. I was dead on.
There's only one of these left.
For $50,000, I better actually get to also go there.
I'm angry now that I'm losing this game to Kinsey, of all people. Ghostwriting package. So you get a full-length book between 100 and 300 pages. You get up to 300 pages of well-written research copy to help you draw in more customers, generate thousands of dollars per month without lifting a finger or writing a single thing. On the Amazon Kindle store, Apple iBook store, which is that even a thing anymore? Smashwords, which is the sexy site, the naughtyreader.com.
Naughtyreader.com?
Yeah, you shouldn't Google that at work.
You know what? You're actually right. I should not be Googling this.
So a ghostwriter is a legitimate career. Someone's like, hey, I have experience or I have knowledge, but I'm not like, I'm not an author. So they hire a ghostwriter to write the book for them based off of their work.
I like how it said they say generate thousands of dollars per month.
It's like that guy who's like how to make $10,000 selling books on Amazon. It's just one book that costs $10,000
Also, if this makes so much money, why is he selling it to me? He should just be doing it.
because he does it both. Passive income,
He's
baby.
already doing this.
Yeah.
This is hard because you're like, okay, it's thousands of dollars per month, so they're promising a lot.
3, 2, 1. $500.
$300.
$15,000.
I'll take that L.
Usually when they talk about how much money it's gonna bring in, it's something actually like semi-affordable. I don't think 15,000 is unreasonable for like a real ghostwriter.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think this is a real ghostwriter.
But it's 25% off of $20,000. How can we pass up this deal?
I have gotten 0 points.
Would you have wanted to get the points for this? This feels...
I want to beat you.
Well,
The problem is when Kinsey gets us these, like some of them are like, I can understand some of these prices.
I'm sort of like the Joker, baby.
I'm gonna cancel you. A DIY cheating spouse, digital forensics, investigative, hacking toolkit, bootable live, USB thumb drive stick. Each kit includes a password recovery tool, forensic imaging tool, and a tool to investigate files, emails, and web artifacts.
it says affordable, but what is affordable to these people?
So it's clearly they bought thumb drives in bulk. 3, 2, 1. $50.
$175.
$40.
That's pretty good.
All right, I'm back on the board.
I guess someone who's like stupid enough would pay $40 for this.
An AI shirt.
It's going to be ORUI for all the needs. Chatbot.
This t-shirt is perfect for technical people, especially those in the IT background who just got laid off because of AI. It gives off a casual yet smart vibe suitable for everyday wear or semi-formal occasions.
You would just need to put a blazer over it to go and present at E3.
Semi-formal is throwing me off because like semi-formal is like that's fancy clothes.
Me getting ready to go to my aunt's wedding wearing
Yeah,
my...
like you could wear this to like a funeral.
The technical people know what this means. Clearly, I am not technical enough to know what this means.
All right,
All
3, 2, 1. $40.
33.
Okay.
I'm closer.
That's actually not a bad deal
that's a
just for a
good-
t-shirt.
Yeah.
Like divine negative AI removal extensive 3-hour session. By booking this session, you are giving me an exclusive consent and exclusive permission to your body, your mind, your blueprint, heart, auric fields, chakras, DNA strands, coding, paneling, templates, consciousness, physical body, and higher self for approximately 4 hours for optimal results, even though this is a 3-hour session.
Bro, let me see those chakras.
No, I'm not giving you my exclusive consent.
Is this like you are feeling that like ChatGPT girlfriend broke up with you
Yep.
and you're sad, or like some other person has been cursing you with AI?
Where's your off button?
This person is ahead of their time because once we have like cybernetic like stuff, then people are gonna be like, I got viruses in my hand.
Has Cyberpunk not shown that you don't want to have a bunch of machine stuff in your body?
Yeah, because they're all controlled by like Elon Musk. If this person went to the AI shirt guy, they would like vaporize him.
I just hacked into the mainframe and I know what this is.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. $72,927.
1756. Okay, I was decently close.
Okay.
Low price to pay for knowing that the divine negative AI will no longer be in my brain with spyware.
A tiny house. Okay. I see this on TikTok all the time.
Or have you gotten out of your van life hole?
I don't like van life. Because always like, come with me while I almost get murdered at a truck stop because I had to shower. This is fully furnished with 1 bedroom and bath, open floor plan, outdoor deck.
300 square feet, so it's 1 bed, 1 toilet, and like maybe a single folding chair.
Sure.
Open floor plan because it's one room.
Fully customizable floor plans, which means you could put the bed on the other side of the room. Great for residential or future rental projects.
Can you imagine renting this?
I'll be honest with you though, I don't hate them. I'm a little hermit boy.
Yeah.
And I like the idea of living in the middle of nowhere and like I don't need a lot of space.
It's definitely a vacation rental because there's no kitchen.
This doesn't come with the land. That's important.
The land is just, that's a matter of shotgun, right? Isn't that what you said?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. $14,000.
20,000.
No, they're jacking up the price on this.
Well, this it ships from California. Let's be real.
They are marking these up at least 50%.
But because it's a guest villa.
I need to lock in a backyard oasis.
Oh, I love this.
I want this so bad.
This is awesome. I love the little alligator in the lagoon.
Pirates were really the best thing that ever happened to mini golf. High-end landscaping like this is expensive. 3, 2, 1. $25,000.
33, baby.
Ugh. Okay, I see where I went wrong. I didn't incorporate the treehouse.
Your extra $50,000 that you didn't spend on the house, you have your little thing in the corner, and then you have this awesome mini golf.
74 sales with 0 reviews. I don't believe them.
I'm way too busy playing mini golf in my backyard to write a review.
I'm not feeling good on this one. This next one is worth 6 points,
No.
but only for Matt. This is the hand-carved phantom ship to keep in your lagoon. Yes. It is 5.5 feet tall. It comes pre-cursed. It took over 2 years of intermittent work to reach its near completed state. I don't like the 2 years of intermittent work because guess what? I've been building a Lego set for 6 years worth of intermittent work that's just been sitting on my shelf. Fun fact about Kinsey's dad, he's a pirate. He's actually a pirate. And he sails the 7 seas.
I saw him turn into a skeleton at night the other day.
It's true. 3, 2, 1. 7,500.
Oh wow, we're really close here. I'm all 7. Whoa, 50,000.
50,000.
Damn, no points. You can have like a little pirate curse in your house that isn't tiny because you need to be big to have such a
This
huge...
would not fit in your tiny house.
It can be in the lagoon.
Can I win this at all now?
No.
Double points for Matt the next round.
He always does this.
Alondra, the whole meteorite. She's unclassified, as nature left her, as she asked for no label, only reverence. Whether placed in a museum, meditation room, or the palm of one who understands, Alondra is not just a meteorite, she is a presence. She is a quiet fire. This is a sexy ass rock.
Alondra is a monumental 7,900 gram whole stone meteorite, an ancient emissary from the void, made smooth by the passage of centuries. Her shape is both aerodynamic and ceremonial. This is so...
Why am I getting turned on by this rock? Chandrils, though subdued, remain nestled in her matrix. Ghosts of her solar system birth.
This is just a fucking rock this dude found outside and decided to like write erotic fan fiction about.
I think if you buy this, you should probably sanitize it first.
No, you should be sanitized if you buy this. Broad and flattened like a flame that landed belly first and chose not to leave. So this is definitely the Ghost Rider, right?
This is just a regular rock. No way in hell is this shit from space.
I'm realizing something about Etsy. 3, 2, 1. $9,999.
69,690.
What? Rock.
It's just a regular rock. I'm so mad at this person.
Are you sure it's not smooth because he's rubbing it so much? This last one's for all the marbles. Whoever gets this one wins.
No, unless I get it.
Whoa, mama. Speaking of sexy rocks, Car Trouble. It's 24 by 18 acrylic on canvas.
Wait,
I
so-
thought it was gonna be on rock.
Wait,
nubbins.
if you look at the hands on the car.
Little tiny little nubbins.
Interesting. This is definitely like someone's like first painting class.
I'm noticing a lot more shading in one area than anywhere else on this painting.
Yeah. The trouble with my car is that it took off half of my hand.
3, 2, 1. $50,000.
77, baby. Oh!
Whoa! Double points with the multiplier.
I think
Matt
I still
gets
win.
it right.
I think I still win.
Nope, because I'm stealing your points too. Matt wins it at the end. Woo! Hello and welcome to This Is. Today we are going to look at some Syndico stuff, and we're going to try and guess the prices of these weird Japanese eBay stuff.
There's weird stuff on Syndico, I'll tell you that.
I loved it. This is my favorite type of video that we do. A Sega Dreamcast in good condition.
With Meziora, which is a paint company that's popular with car tuners in the 90s and the 2000s. Oh boy, this is going to be expensive. Apparently only 500 of these are made. I don't know how often you on Syndico, but
It's a real sliding scale. This feels like if they only made 500 of them and it was like this cool like 90s like Japanese tuner paint, this is gonna be expensive.
So Exhibit bought all of these for Pimp My Ride. I gotta start out strong here because
I don't feel confident in my
all
guess.
right. 3, 2, 1.
$800.
I said $19.99.
$7,400. To be fair, there's 0 bids though. Yeah, that's too much money. I'll say that's bad.
I don't know what you're talking about there, guy.
I mean, it's cool, but like, yeah, that's crazy.
My original thought was $3,500. Would I have gotten points for that if I brought myself back?
I think I would be okay with it if you would have guessed that, but you didn't.
You know what? I'm gonna stop second guessing myself. I'm just gonna let it hang out and fly. Apple computer sticker.
So these are the old rainbow Apple logos.
The listing says this was an accessory that came with my computer when I bought it 30 years ago.
These stickers should be worth like $10, right?
No lowballing. I know what I got mentality.
$7,000 for my Dreamcast. Here's the thing, I think Kinsey's gonna like try to like trip us up here. Because
Kinsey
I don't think
loves
Kinsey's gonna literally do all like $40,000 items.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
$20.
I said $75.
Whoa! $4,646. Why did I trust Kenzie to not be absolutely a damn gremlin over here? Like, come on, man.
Okay.
That's not fair. That's silly. That's just silly. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell is this? What, bro?
This is a rare vintage McDonald's Hamburglar puppet head display.
He does look like he's like 40 years older than the real Hamburglar.
It was used in a puppet show in the 1970s, and although it's only the head, it is rare and recommended for collections.
I kind of get the idea, even though it looks weird and creepy.
This looks like someone who should be nowhere near the ball pit.
The fact that this doesn't come with the hat or anything, like it's just a creepy, weird little like face. Like, I don't know, man. I'm not about it. Why did someone rip the head off the Hamburglar?
3, 2, 1.
$100.
$10,000.
Okay, all right.
I'm playing the game now.
$147.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
I prefer the Noid over the Hamburglar. If we're gonna talk about fast food demons that are stealing food, I'm a Noid man myself.
Well, that's fair enough. Game Boy Color unit, 85 units for sale. I would buy this. In fact, is it already over? Okay, so you buy 85 untested Game Boys. My guess would be that it's all like 2/3 of those are actually probably fully functional. And the others probably have like, you know, like a busted screen or whatever. If you spend the time, you could buy these 85 and I bet get a lot of them up and running. Even though each of these individual Game Boys is not worth a huge amount of money, taken as a whole, it actually, you would probably be getting like a lot of pretty decent Game Boys.
3, 2, 1.
$1,500.
$3,500.
Okay, I think those are both reasonable. $2,900.
I think
Nicely
I'm
done.
closer.
Nicely done.
If you look at my very math, PEMDAS.
How'd you get to that?
Vibes.
Extremely rare atomic bomb. Wait. Exposed?
This is a glass bottle that's been exposed to the atomic bomb.
What the shit? So many problematic thoughts about this. First of all, what? Like, how do I know that someone just didn't put this in the fire for a minute? I don't think we're allowed to comment on this.
I'm seeing an issue with this listing because it says it's the atomic bomb. There were 2.
I will refer to my previous statement. We're not allowed to comment on this one. What is wrong with you? Why are you like this?
History is history.
If you actually had this and you put it in like a little like glass box or something, like this could be cool, assuming that it's real, which I think there's just no way to tell. But I mean, I guess if you like really look at it and you think about it, there's history there. It's kind of crazy. It's also interesting that like it was somewhere in between obliterated but just slightly melted, so it's like, you know,
right in the zone. So here's the thing, it would be very easy to fake this.
I feel like we can judge it based on face value.
What was the liquid inside?
Could have just been an empty bottle, huh?
Well, yeah, but like, what if it was like a vintage Dr. Pepper? 3, 2, 1.
$200.
$750.
$54,000.
I feel like we've been cheated. I behaved during that listing.
Okay, you know what you did. Good job, Matt. You
can't say any of that. I could have said a lot more things.
You normally do. Macintosh SE30 in working condition with 4 pieces of software installed.
No, not pieces. 4 software.
Owned it for a long time. I'm selling on the occasion of my 60th birthday. Happy birthday, bro. Thanks for selling your Mac. I actually had one of these when I was literally like 7 or 8. Our neighbors were having a yard sale and he was selling his old Mac. He didn't know the password to get into it. So I just literally ended up just giving it back to him after like I tried a bunch of passwords over a couple months because I was
7 or whatever.
Hacker voice. I'm in.
An SC30, I don't think is going to be a crazy collector item because this is like early 90s, like 91.
3, 2, 1.
$300.
I said $2,000.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo, that's too much money.
$5,100. Am I close enough for that?
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Okay. All right. So, perfect.
Oh, no.
This is a David statue, thick sculpture, art, creative ornament, Scandinavian interior, stylish. First of all, they censored Hit My Boy.
Yeah, no, his junk is covered. Fucking hilarious, dude. Oh my God.
I have a very convincing real theory. I am the peak,
God.
the peak male body, okay? Because you're forgetting one specific element. Rain and erosion, all right? If rain and erosion can create the Grand Canyon, you're gonna tell me statues from thousands of years ago were unaffected by this?
So you're trying to say that you need to go stand out in the rain?
All of the Greek gods look like Matt. And then rain came down and eroded all of the extra
right.
into the chiseled form. Fun fact, as you get heavier, gravity affects you more. That's why you get shorter. I would be like 9 feet tall. 3, 2, 1.
$45.
$350.
$55.
Ah.
Millionaire guaranteed. Ultra high performance 5x speed version. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP address. Private key generation. Automatic balance inquiry. PC delivered. There are a large number of Bitcoin addresses with balances that can be freely acquired by abandoning ownership. So we're saying that look at all these Bitcoin addresses that someone lost the password to, or whatever the case is. So basically what this guy's done, built a list of all of these addresses that no one's touched. And essentially you're gonna try to hack each one of these things by breaking the encryption or just running a 100 million bajillion passwords or, private keys. I understand that maybe if you live in Microsoft HQ and you got a couple quantum computers fired up, maybe you might be able to make some progress. But my understanding is you could have a room full of RTX 5090s and the odds of you ever cracking with those things all cranking 24/7 for your entire life, the odds of you cracking one Bitcoin address, I think is still incredibly slim. It's a 256-bit number, which means that there are 10 to the power of 77 combinations, which means that, quote, to brute force even 1% of that will require more computation than all computers on Earth could do before the heat death of the universe. This is impossible. This is not a lottery ticket. This is like stepping outside and looking up and saying, in 3 seconds, Scarlett Johansson's gonna fall from the sky, I'm gonna catch her. And if that doesn't happen, you're not cracking your Bitcoins. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
$25,000.
Ooh, I said $7,500.
$5,300.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, no.
my God.
No more of these.
McDonald Land's apple pie tree Playland exhibit.
This is the actual apple pie tree. So this would have been in the play place in McDonald's. Perfect for offices, shops, car dealerships, restaurants. It's a sure hit on social media or through word of mouth, attracting customers.
I like the picture of just the eyes.
I went to the McDonald's play place when I was a kid. I don't remember really seeing this guy.
3, 2, 1.
$4,000.
$36,000.
What? $24,000? You could buy a whole shipping container for like freaking a couple grand?
We don't know what he's filled with. He could be heavy.
Yikes. Okay.
Filled with the hopes and dreams of the children who went to the play place.
Limited time sale. Impressive large 60 by 40 centimeter. Remember, kids, electricity will kill you. Jesus Christ. Remember, kids, you're going to die one day when you stick your fork in the outlet.
So I worked in a studio that had this exact sign. The studio I worked in had a cricket bat.
Okay.
Right underneath this sign,
Yeah.
like hanging. If you get electrocuted, the first thing you should not do is try and grab someone who's being electrocuted.
Right,
Because
don't grab-
you'll latch on. If they're like, ah! The actual training we had was take this cricket bat and whack them off the electric line. It was because it wouldn't conduct electricity.
High quality safety thing. Why'd you break my arm, dude? Everything's way too happy and friendly now. Hey kids, guess what? You spend a little bit too much time on Roblox, you will die.
3, 2, 1.
$200.
Said 125.
Okay, I think we're both low on this one.
Yeah.
$37.
No,
yeah,
okay,
that's fair. That's
all right.
fair. I need to catch up here. You're actually winning. Cartman. Well, never mind.
Cartman. This is a USB port.
So it definitely looks like his hat comes off.
This can't be that much, right? I mean, I know everyone loves Cartman, but like, he can't be worth that much money, right?
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
There's so many quotes, I'm just gonna not say it all right now.
3, 2, 1.
$25.
I said 50.
Okay, all right, I feel good with that. $90.
Matt gets point?
Yeah.
Matt gets point because he did good for us.
Giant FRP dinosaur figurine. It's a giant monitor lizard. Apparently it's so realistic, it's indistinguishable from the real thing. If he's not moving, I think it is. You could tell it's not the real thing.
Lizards, they like to not move. Did you see in like, whatever Scandinavian country or whatever, they're like, hey, do you have an unwanted pet? Consider donating that to the zoo so we could feed the lions.
Oh my God. That's
like
metal as hell. Jesus.
Like, hey, do you have a dog you don't like?
Wow. This is gonna be a lot of money though. This thing looks huge.
What do you do with this?
You put it outside and scare the shit out of the kids.
This has to be affordable enough
No, it's
for
not.
like a zoo to have.
It's not affordable. This thing is gonna be fucking so much money. I should have added a 0 to mine, I think.
3, 2, 1.
$13,000.
I said $50,000.
Okay, now that's too much. $17,000.
Okay.
I feel pretty good with that one.
You can't tell me a moose isn't a dinosaur. Yeah, you got moose.
Okay. A lot of drawing going on over here.
And they got their legs. There's moose.
Moose.
Right? And you're just standing there, and then there's just you.
Oh, okay, all right.
Like,
I don't know that that is accurate.
Here's a 2002 Ford Focus. And
So a
then
moose is 200 feet tall.
There's a banana for scale.
Oh, great, great.
Mooses are 300 bananas tall.
Okay, all right. Extremely rare, 1947 Squirt vintage store display.
Just call me Squirt.
I'm vaguely familiar with this. Squirt was like an old school like soda or something. Something about this kid's face is not good. I don't like it. It's called Squirt. We can't take it seriously. It's called Squirt.
We're gonna be squirting on a hot day.
No, I don't. I don't want any part of any
I
of this.
want to be squirting all day, every day.
No. You just call him Squirt.
That's what they called me in high school because I was shorter than everyone else. 3, 2, 1.
$350.
$500.
Okay. All right. $1,100, bro. That's too much. That's too much. Cow reading the newspaper. What? Is he a cow? I feel like looking at those antlers. He looks more like a gazelle, perhaps.
What? Have you ever seen any animal ever?
I need to fully understand the cow's anatomy. What's wrong with that? You big cow.
Wow, I feel really attacked right now.
I could have called you goat.
Here's what freaks me out about goat. Have you ever seen a goat poop?
No.
So they poop in like a bunch of pellets and it just like all comes out at once. It's a shotgun.
Yikes.
I'll draw you a picture, Chuck.
No, you don't need to do that. That's fine.
Okay, you got all your pellets and then you have your sphincter. All just expands out.
You're just describing for like a Taco Bell.
I went to the zoo and one made hard eye contact with me while projectile thing, and it just hit the wall. And it just, 3, 2, 1.
$45.
I said $17.
Whoa. $46?
Come on!
Am I caught up? Have I actually caught up now? I'm gonna win. I believe myself.
This is the last one. A Yellow Pages
Zippo?
Armor Zippo.
So it was sponsored by the Yellow Pages, but you get a safe driver award. So I'm assuming this must have been from like an insurance company, perhaps?
You look down, buy 2, get a free.
So it can't be that expensive as buy 2, get 1 free, right? Okay, I'm gonna take a shot at this. Since it's for the win, I gotta be bold.
I don't know the conversion.
Are you trying to cheat right now, Matt?
I'm reading the stuff that was in front of me.
What the hell? No, just write something down.
3, 2, 1.
$400.
$500.
How do you know it's $500? $1,000.
I think Matt gets the point. He's closer.
Sure, yeah.
Matt wins again. Hello and welcome to This Is. For legal reasons, I'm not JonTron, and this is Malcolm in Middle.
Yes, hello, it is me, Frankie Muniz, here to tell you about some high-quality knockoff tech to see, is it a knock yeah or knock no? Knock yeah, let's go. E-Machines.
This was the E1, which was not an iMac. E-Machines was what you wanted to get when you went to Walmart in the like early 2000s and not late 90s.
My first computer was actually an E-Machines. If you can cash yourself back to the late 1990s, the iMac was absolutely revolutionary. Computers were like beige boxes at the time. And so E-Machines figured, hey, why not just do that?
Yeah. And that's it. This was an all-in-one desktop, and it was $800 in 1999 money, which is basically like $1 billion today.
But it was importantly less than the iMac.
What's even more confusing about this is that there was the eMac, which was like the education version of the iMac, but the eMac was all white. Apple sued them. eMachines had to stop using design, and then they stopped being a company a while ago.
eMachines, I think, is still technically around as a brand.
I'm gonna say yeah, baby.
Knock yeah, brother.
This is gorgeous.
Oh my God, what the hell?
Terminator 2. James Cameron would like to have a word. So this is a Famicom clone.
Yep.
That was popular in former Soviet Union.
So the Famicom was incredibly easy to counterfeit because they did not have any like lockout chip or copy protection, and because Nintendo didn't really realize the Famicom was heavily knocked off for decades. But this was an actual like real game console. And it actually was kind of okay, right? I mean, this probably played regular Famicom games.
The fact that it looks like a Mega Drive.
I would say, yeah, it definitely does, yeah. I am dimly aware of these because I have heard of these old sort of like clones being called Terminators. Knock no, bro. Oh my God, Gold XP Windows. I've heard of this story, which is literally just a bootleg ISO of Windows XP made by some Pakistani dudes. So it had like wallpapers of like cool cars. It had all kind of like Apple logos and stuff. We all used to have a copy of MS Paint and way too much time on our hands. This looks like what you'd make if you decided to make yourself a custom skin of Windows XP and sell it.
Yeah.
This had not only the ability to pre-install Crystal WinRAR in 2009, boy, this would have been the shit.
It looks like they went into Word and just did all the word art.
Your choice. Gold XP Windows. No, this is absolutely not it. No way. Oh my God.
The Move
Oh my
It.
God.
I like to move it. Extreme TV entertainment system.
So this is one of the very plentiful Wii knockoffs. But the thing is, this is a 16-bit console. So think like Sega Genesis or like, Super Nintendo or something. But it did have wireless controllers. The Wii was popular. I think it's easy to forget. The Wii was $250, and there were several years where you just couldn't get your hands on one without paying scalper pricing. Like, it was impossible to find one. People were really hyped on the Wii for a long time because it felt like the new cool thing. This was like Nintendo in their like kind of magic era of like, oh, I'll do like TV karate. This looks like a shitty old like AI representation of a Wii.
As someone very fond of the Wii.
It's not it. Phony Sony! The DualShock 3! I'm shook right now.
For triangle, the square, across, and circle. This got me DualShock 3'd. We've seen plenty of knockoff controllers.
God.
I don't think we've ever seen a phony.
I feel like, though, we gotta be real. Everyone had a little brother controller, right? You absolutely had to have a little brother controller. A Mad Catz, a phony. Oh, shit. No.
Prime.
So if you'd like to get yourself some Prime, but Tim Cook approved, this is what you're looking at. That apparently has been authentically verified by KSI and Logan Paul. You can see because they photoshopped them in the photo.
Yeah. It's being promoted by an Iraqi convenience store on Facebook. What?
So, as we all know, Prime, high quality hydration beverage. Prime is so delicious. It tastes like angels peeing in your mouth.
Can we agree that I've been on my good behavior today and that he says this shit?
My bad.
We had bought a big bag of Prime and they've been sitting down in our kitchen forever because no one wants to drink angel piss. But I like energy drinks, so let me
How dare you.
energy this. Next up, we have the Z-Dog.
Oh yeah, brother. The Z-Dog is where it's at. This is great.
It's a plug-and-play console that resides in the backpack of a plushy dog. He's just carrying it around.
How cute is that?
It contains 44 games. Most of them are modded NES games.
Classic.
I think more consoles should come in the backpack of a plush dog. There's no...
Yeah, this is the easiest.
This is easiest
knock
yet.
Yeah. Say, come on. Say knock yeah for me.
I'm not going to say it.
Say knock yeah, brother.
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
Knock yeah. Get knocked up, y'all. Wait, no. Sorry. Wait, that's the thing.
The Gaka cars. CTX 4090 Ti from NVIDIA. It was recently announced by their CEO, Benson Boang.
He wears a jean jacket instead of a leather jacket.
The Canadian tuxedo, baby.
Can we just say that the logo is a literal snail? This is the most Knock yeah item.
No.
I've seen yet. Absolutely yes.
No gaming.
Stop gaming on your gay Corsair CTX 4090 Ti. Asus fut.
Usus foot.
Do you remember your very first CES?
When you squashed my hopes and dreams.
This is very one and the same.
Yeah, because I wanted to go see stuff. You're like, no, that's here every year. And I'm like, cool, I've never seen it.
Yeah, okay, you say that. But now that you've gone to CES a few times, what do you do every time someone's like, oh, I want to see the cool stuff?
I still haven't seen it. Because you still don't want to wait.
There's work to do, Matthew. There's no time to just go and play with the stupid ping pong robot.
Do you want to know how hard it is for me to put together a CES video for this is? Because all the cool fun stuff, he doesn't want to.
I don't have 2 hours sit in line to go like take a picture with a Coke machine.
So I gotta go find something that's cool that also doesn't have a line.
Yes.
When I show you a bunch, like the dildo store or whatever, yeah, that's why.
There's no line. Sign me up, Captain. The first time I ever went to CES, which was 2011, I remember I was at the Venetian.
Yeah.
And I remember all these guys were just kept walking down the hall and like giggling and like laughing and stuff. And I'm like, what is going on over there? Because it's my first CES. And I'm like, I'm gonna go to every press conference and everything. AVM was literally like down the hall. So basically everyone would be like supposed to be at CES for work and they would all be going down to the porn convention. They moved it because it was so problematic that all the freaking CES people stopped going to do all their booth stuff and went to go hang out.
The Asus sandals.
Now hold on, wait a minute. Yes, these are Linus sandals. Oh, these are Linus sandals. They made knockoffs just for Linus.
What if sandals were real? Do you know that Lowe's has an entire clothing section now?
Oh, just randomly just clothes there.
Like, oh, here's like flannel shirts.
If I could find myself these Asus sandals, I would wear them. I'm just saying.
You know what sucks about being an adult?
Lots of things. Go ahead.
When I get new shoes, zero people ask me how fast I am in them. To me, sandals should be slipped on.
No, you want to Velcro it up, but you're wearing socks, right?
No.
Of course you're wearing socks. What, you can't, you gotta wear socks with your sandals.
Dogs out and barking.
Yikes. Knock yeah, brother.
I'm saying no for the double strap.
Bro.
Here's a fun fact about Matt.
You're too lazy to take off a strap on a sandal?
No. I love being barefoot in my house.
Okay, that's not weird. What's wrong with that?
As soon as I get home, pants off.
Okay.
Shoes off.
Sure.
Socks off.
Okay, you can stop right there. That's fine. That's enough.
My feet are black.
Well, here's the thing. You need some Asus sandals to wear in the house so you get your disgusting feet off of everything.
Okay, but just take off the straps.
I question who you choose to be.
The AI clock.
No! I knocked off the Alarmo, man! The Alarmo's been off like 15 minutes already. What the hell?
Someone got this from a third-party seller from Walmart.
Oh my God.
There's a similar one on AliExpress for $31. It has an AI voice assistant named Timmy. It doesn't have any of the Nintendo themes or sounds, so it's already better than the Alarmo.
Yikes. How dare you? The thing is, the Alarmo is weird. We can all agree the Alarmo is super weird. I don't fully still understand it because the sleep tracking doesn't really work that well.
No.
And it's just a glorified way to have Wahoo! Wake you up in the morning, which is not the way that I choose to wake up.
I wonder what the voice assistant does.
Hey, Timmy, what's the weather out? Well, the weather's, this is what Timmy sounds like.
Is that really what Timmy sounds like?
Well, he went through puberty, so now he sounds a little deeper, but
No.
I'm going with Timmy and the AI clock.
I'm gonna go with my Nvidia over this AI clock nonsense.
Asder Smart.
Oh, it's the VTech thing. If you're unfamiliar, VTech sold a bunch of kiddie-style consoles and computers and stuff, but ultra basic, ultra simple, literally meant for preschoolers. Well, this is a knockoff of the VTech V Smile. So basically, imagine the Wii, and imagine a baby version of the Wii, and imagine a knockoff baby version of the Wii. That's what you got here.
5 known games for this thing. What a terrible name.
A Smart.
Asder A Smart sounds like a kid you beat up in middle school.
Sounds like a character from Fallout.
In a British boarding school.
No.
This
is a knock no.
Asder.
This is a knock no, and I only like a knock yeah. If I say it enough times, it's gonna stick.
The Among Fun.
Oh my God. So it looks like the what are the Pokemon Pockets? You remember the little the little Pikachu Tamagotchi
Pokemon
style
Pocket.
dudes? Yeah. This is meant to look like that, but it's actually just a Famiclone. It takes 3 AAAs.
Oh, this is pretty sus, guys.
This is just a Famiclone that just has an Among Us style sort of wrapper around it. Is there an Among Us version on Famicom that you can play? Has someone backported it?
Probably.
Yeah, never mind. This is absolutely a knock no.
You know what?
No, absolutely not.
I'm venting. PlayVision 2 with so many things on the front of it that are not okay.
It's a PlayVision 2, but it's a PlayStation 1. It also says Wiz Game. Wait, this is a product by Wish.com?
Yep. We know how much I love my Wii. And then just A Glock.
So this is a Famicom clone, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I feel like this triggers a deep, dark memory of when I was a child and I really wanted a PlayStation 2, and my dad said that his friend from work was selling it. So we went over to his house and he pulled it out and it was a PS1 and I cried because I wanted a PS2.
Yeah, I'm going with this guy. This is a good one.
The X Game 360.
Another Glock.
This is really just another Famicom clone because, fun fact, almost all clones are $2 Famicom clones. And as we can see, it's pretty much exactly what the real Xbox 360 looked like. There's a lot that's wrong with this picture. Someone must have looked at like some like fan art of what the next generation Xbox would be in 2003 and go, oh, we should just make that a real thing.
Someone in manufacturing explained this to me because it feels like it takes just as much effort to make this horrible looking thing that it does to make something like the Phony, which looks semi decent.
This one does kind of though, just a little bit. I'm on board. I'm gonna knock you out on this one.
I'm not. This looks puffy. Intel.
No, Intel. A mSATA 128 gigabyte SSD, which looks like a mix of Intel and Samsung. These are actually really common though, not Intel. There are a lot of knockoff SSDs because the thing is SSDs are so dirt cheap. It's really easy to just buy like a freaking pallet of them and just slap a sticker on it, calling it whatever. Underneath that sticker is just a micro SD card. This is an absolute not. No. We don't condone this.
No.
I do like the extra vowels though. I will say.
Intel! Hello and welcome to This Is. Everyone knows that developers make games perfectly the first try. No bugs or anything ever.
Bugs are just a figment of your imagination. We're going to be determining how many of the most famous bugs and or Easter eggs in all of gaming history were actually great or buggy.
Bug or feature, baby. Let's get into it. The WoW Corrupted Blood. So, in 2005, there was a raid boss who had a debuff called the Corrupted Blood. What it was a STD.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah.
What were you doing with this boss?
What it would do, it would bounce from player to player to player. Due to a bug that it would go to sometimes player pets, and then if they left the raid, it's supposed to, like, when you leave the raid, it's supposed to just be done.
Yeah.
However, someone left the raid with it on their pet. You use your Hearthstone, which is usually set to something like a capital like Stormwind Ogremar. So now suddenly your STD-ridden pet is infecting the entire city.
And then because on your pet, it would start bouncing from you to player, spreading like an actual real-life virus.
Actual real-life virus. There was like a whole thing in-game where like they were setting up clinics. Come to the steps to get cleansed.
Does it just sort of like knock your HP down? Does it actually, can it kill you?
It kills you.
Oh, it does kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, so then like the game is full of like dead players because this corrupted blood literal virus is spreading everywhere.
The whole like city is dead.
That's awesome.
So, like,
that is so cool.
And then so like when you die in WoW, you have to run back to your body. The problem is you run back to your body and you're just in the middle of Contagion City again.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Blizzard tried to hotfix this. They had to hard reset the servers. This was so prevalent and so like such a good case study that real disease researchers ended up using this as like how diseases spread. This is actually the real life inspiration for COVID. So,
this is absolutely awesome. I am so in favor of this. Absolutely a feature. This is great.
I think this is super cool. It brought the community together really good. This is one of those things that made WoW kind of famous.
Yeah. Missing No was a glitch from the very first generation of Pokemon. One thing to understand about the first generation of Pokemon games, they were incredibly ambitious for the Game Boy, and also they were held together with duct tape, spit, and glue. These games were incredibly glitchy. But one of the most famous ones is to trigger Missing No. The way this would work is that Missing No was not a real Pokemon. There were actually like a number of other placeholders. I think it was up to like 255 or whatever. Missing No is sort of some of the junk data that was either like an unfinished Pokemon or just sort of they filled it up just to sort of have things. Due to a quirk in the programming on the very edge of Cinnabar Island, if you surf up and down, there were no encounters that were supposed to be there.
Yeah.
So it would then just pull from random junk data in the memory and then you would get Missing No. You could actually catch Missing No. It had a type named Bird, which is not a real type. I do remember in the pre-internet days of learning about this from a friend, literally on like the playground. Missing No is incredibly famous. So much so that when they re-released Pokemon Red and Blue on the eShop for the 3DS, they actually didn't fix this.
Just because of how fun it was, I'm going with feature. Baby.
Absolutely feature.
Space Invaders speeding up.
This is a really cool. I know this one. This is really cool.
In the original Space Invaders, the invaders move faster the more you shoot down. The reason they sped up was not necessarily the intended way that the developers had done it. They were speeding up because there was less things to render on screen.
I think it was a core fundamental part of the gameplay loop, because if you think about how to play Space Invaders, because every time you would shoot one, it would remove one alien, that CPU cycle would then just speed up.
No. When they developed it, it was not intentional. And then they realize what's happening and go, oh,
this is
now
genius.
Let's keep this as a feature.
Exactly. This actually ended up being a core fundamental part of the way the game worked. And I love this so much because it is elegant simplicity. I want to go bug just because I like the little bug graphic, but this is absolutely badass.
Nuclear Gandhi.
Oh, I know this one.
I am a big one with this one too. I am a huge Civilization player. I have somewhere around 2,000 hours logged into Civ.
Wow. And if you've never played Civ, the concept is that you choose one of a number of famous civilizations.
Yes.
Everyone kind of builds and grows, and you can make alliances. Well, shoot, you want to maybe take over another country. And you would think Gandhi, by default, was one of the more peaceful dudes.
In 2012, a user added a bit to the TV tropes page. The claim was that the aggressiveness in the original Civ, and it was basically set to 1. This was just like just an urban legend.
Wait. No, it's not.
People thought it was hilarious, period, that Gandhi would nuke anyone. If you piss off enough of the leaders, they'll nuke you.
Yeah.
But then everyone's just like, Gandhi's nuking me?
But didn't they make this canon later?
Yeah, well, they added it as an Easter egg.
Oh, in later
Civ 5.
games.
Yes.
So basically, if you play a current Civ game, Gandhi will nuke you as soon as he can. But this was never a thing in the early game.
No.
That is crazy. I'm gonna say that's a bug of humanity for imagining this. Mario Minus World. This is one that I'm vaguely familiar with. So this was never meant to be in the game. In the original Super Mario Brothers, there is a glitched level.
You can play through the level, but you can't beat it. I'm gonna have to say this one.
Yeah.
Is just Bug City. You're just stuck there.
Just the idea though that you could be in Mario Minus 1 is crazy.
To me, Mario Minus 1 is where I turn it off and go play a fun game. Bug baby! I'm gonna rant here. Because I've been seeing a lot of comments lately. Can we ban Matt from about Nintendo? No. Rocket jumping in Quake.
The way it would work is that one of the original programmers, John Cash from the game, he was cornered in a round of Quake and he decided to take himself out. He thought it'd be hilarious if he shot himself or shot down a rocket and blow everybody up. But what actually happened is he was rocketed up. The Quake devs actually started to incorporate this into map design. So you actually be able to go, hey, I can rocket jump over to this platform, whatever the case is. I would say this is definitionally a bug, but it turned into a feature.
Oblivion Skooma exploit. We could have done this whole video just on Oblivion. If you're not familiar.
I've never played Oblivion.
What?
Never.
It's like Skyrim, but worse.
So what did Skooma do?
So Skooma makes you a lot faster. But if you drink a ton of it at once and using a nice little duplication glitch, basically you could fly.
So basically your speed
you
would
were
just be so
doing
high.
so many drugs that you were flying.
That seems like a normal experience. I don't know what you're talking about.
You just be like, drugs! Fly across the map. We could have done this entire video on Oblivion. This is a good one.
I will say this feels like a classic bug where you've just glitched your way through to flying, which, I mean, there's a lot of flying and like clipping and stuff. This is like a super obvious bug.
I am Error.
I vaguely know the story. So this is from Zelda 2, where there is a villager named Error. And when he introduced himself, he says, I am Error. But there's actually something that was intentional here. So in Japanese, there's a similar looking guy named Bagu, or Bug, and it was a joke from the programmer. When this was all translated, he wasn't translated to Bug as a funny joke. So most people didn't understand the I am Error thing, right? So basically, the error thing was intentional in the translation, but people didn't understand the context.
Well, excuse me, Error. I think because of the the missing context of it, it's a bug.
I think it's a feature, and people are just too dumb to understand the genius of this joke.
Oblivion. Wait, let me do that again. In the original Oblivion, you go and talk to this high elf. You hear her break character.
Yeah,
let me re-record that.
The Imperial Legion compound and the temple all on the same night. Wait a minute, let me do that one again.
In the remaster, they kept it, and they also lip-synced the character now to the bug.
I was gonna say this is a bug, but because in the remaster they made it better, I think that absolutely makes that feature.
I'm going with bug on this one. A lot of the other ones we've looked at, like, they're bugs, but they like enhance the gameplay. This is just like, why'd they do that? This is just a quality control thing that slipped through the cracks, and then it became infamous, and then it became a joke. GTA
Hot
coffee.
Oh, settle in, my friends. In GTA San Andreas, there was I would say, piece of content, which was a mini game. Remember, this is back in the early 2000s, where the GTA games were very, very controversial.
You gained health by sleeping with a prostitute, and then you would murder her and then get your money back.
I don't know why my parents were upset about this. There were like congressional inquiries and like bans, and like it was like a huge thing. And one of the biggest things that I think Rockstar did when it came to San Andreas was hiding this minigame. So this is not something that you can actually access in the main game. However, there was a way, if you were a modder, it was shipped on the disc, even though under normal circumstances, you as a user would never be able to actually access it. This obviously would have moved it from a mature rating to an adults only, which was of course the kiss of death. And this was a time in which everyone is sort of moral crusading against video games and GTAs. So the game was actually recalled and it was banned in some countries. And the FTC actually launched an investigation against Take-Two and Rockstar over misleading the ESRB, the rating board. This was not that crazy of a thing to include in GTA, if I'm being very, very honest with you.
If you remember, God of War had something similar. God of War makes way more sense to be mad about than GTA.
Like GTA pushed the envelope in so many ways that it makes sense that they developed this as a sort of little scene. And then some manager at Rockstar goes, you know what? Maybe let's reel that one in. It wasn't a bug. It was a feature, but also it wasn't meant to be in the game.
I'm going with feature.
I'm gonna say it was a bug because it shouldn't have really been in the game. Like you had to do like some tomfoolery to even get to it. The controversy was so overblown.
Donkey Kong level 22. You can't get past level 22 in the original Donkey Kong arcade game.
I would make a joke here, but I would be afraid of being sued by the Donkey Kong master himself.
The game determines the time allowed by taking current time levels times 10 plus 40. Because it's using 8-bit integers, the max value is 255.
255, yes. Which means that if you're on level 22, it's 260.
Yes. So it overflows by 4 seconds.
So basically, this would be the definition of if you make it to level 22, you have beaten the game because it's impossible to make it all the way through a level in 4 seconds.
This was their way of telling you, go touch grass.
Did they just think about the fact that no one would ever be good enough at Donkey Kong to make it to level 22 to begin with? So this was never even found?
I think this is just a limitation of the hardware.
They could have probably fixed this somewhat easily, but because no one had ever made it to level 22 until much later after they had shipped the game, this was a bug. This is a bug.
This is a bug.
This is absolutely a bug. If you're making a modern game, you're just literally going in there, and if there's an error or whatever, it's gonna like flag it. If you were making a game back in the 80s, if you do one byte wrong, your memory could overflow and the whole thing could catch on fire.
Yeah. Next up, we have...
Oh, BLJ. All right, so as someone who is a noted Mario 64 hater, I'll take this one, my friends. The Mario 64 speedrunning community is one of the most entertaining and fun things. It has got to be the greatest speedrunning game of all time. The backwards long jump, or the BLJ, was one of the most famous glitches that was ever found in Super Mario 64. The way it works, with a whole lot of math, is that long jumping multiplies Mario's speed. Now, there's a cap. However, when he's in the air, his speed sort of gets reduced. So basically, if you do a backwards long jump and like in a corner, and you can charge it up. Speedrunners will do this to basically blast through a door. You can BLJ all the way through the door and get to wherever you're going. You cannot watch most Mario 64 speedruns without seeing a runner at least utilize this a number of times. It's also really hard to pull off too. You'll be like an hour into a run and you fuck up your BLJ and then your run is over. I can explain to you how to do it. I don't think I can figure it out. There's a real art to this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I will say, I don't know how you feel about Mario 64 speedrunning and BLJs, but this is the coolest, bug that turned into a feature ever. We both got an extra decade of speedruns because of this glitch. No!
I just like.
What are you doing, man? Stop it! Mario 64 is a masterpiece.
Nope. Bug. Next up, we have GTA 4 swing sets.
I'm actually not familiar with this one.
Physics in the GTA games are often hilarious. You're able to drive a car up to them, and then the car is basically on the swing set. It just crunches the car and just flings you.
So it's like the hitboxes are like overlapping.
Yeah,
So
so
you have
it
to
just-
basically get the car just right, and it will launch you in the air and probably blow your car up.
Yes.
This is cool, but this feels like a super obvious bug. Although I guess Rockstar never patched it.
No, because people loved it so much.
I'll say I really like taking cars in the skate park in GTA 4. That was really fun. This is a bug though. I mean, it's a cool bug, but it's obvious
fun,
super
but
obvious
it's a bug.
bug.
Yeah. John Romero in Doom 2.
What is this? I've never heard of this in my life.
In the final boss room of map 30, Icon of Sin, weird audio plays and is reversed, and it says, "To win the game, you must kill me, John Romero."
Remember when like all kinds of like people were worried about like satanic things that
Yeah,
are being
so
done like
in college,
reverse?
we used to get high and then play back the Beatles.
In reverse, and
Yeah,
you hear
yeah.
John and Ringo. So basically, they would lean into this. And the boss actually had John Romero's severed head on a stick behind its face, which you could only find out if you used a no-clip cheat. So basically, the meta joke, if you actually no-clipped and or reversed the audio, was that John Romero was the boss. So you had to shoot him because he was hiding behind the actual boss.
That's as feature as it gets, baby. Have you ever heard someone from the Midwest say taco?
No.
You want to get some tacos? Welcome to Taco Bell. Can I get you a chalapa? Hello and welcome to This Is Titans. They come and go, and the giant ones fall.
Today, we're going to be talking about some of the fallen titans of the tech industry. We've all had to pour one out for our favorite service, feature, or app that we used to love. Shout out TeamSpeak.
We're going to go through this. We're going to rate them, and we're going to talk about them because we got some heated discussions on this.
General
First up, we got AOL.
You've got mail.
AOL is an interesting company because it was originally a service to curate games on Commodore 64. Then they started getting like, we could do some little bit of email. And what if we did some file sharing? And then what if we did some chat?
Youngins who grew up on iPads might not have ever had the amazingness of having AOL CDs backed up to your front door in a dump truck.
You didn't have URLs, you had keywords. It just made navigating the internet so much easier for people in a time when tech literacy was at an all-time low. They ended up buying Netscape in 1998.
I think they kind of peaked in the late 90s. So in the year 2000, they had up to 20 million dial-up subscribers. They bought MapQuest. Remember MapQuest? Google Maps before Google was a thing, for $1 billion in 1999. And the craziest thing of all was they merged with Time Warner in 2001. However, that was pretty much the peak because the dot-com bubble burst. The AOL Time Warner merger was a horrible idea that sort of got itself unwound after a few years.
It was a slow death. When you think about the what they need to capitalize was on AIM. I cannot describe the rush of seeing your crush.
Oh my God.
Like log on and because it'd be like
let's
the
go,
door
let's go.
open sound
Yes.
effect and be like, oh my God, there's Tiffany. Tiffany, if you're out there,
goodbye.
We should
jump on AOL.
We should reconnect. I got myself a T-Mobile Sidekick with a prepaid account just to use AIM on there because that didn't count as text messaging.
Yeah. By the end of 2009, they actually had already split up with Time Warner. Verizon bought them for a little while. Then they got sold again. It still exists, but it's really a hollow shell of its former self. I assume it's mostly a bunch of like patents and like, you know, people who still use their AOL email addresses or whatever. This highly sophisticated board is going to show us, are we on the peak of these dead technologies or are we glad that they were gone? So we want the good stuff on the left and the bad stuff on the right.
This is tough because I can't imagine much higher, but I'm also hesitant to give it the highest. I'm giving it, yeah.
Next up, we have Palm. Palm was an incredibly influential company for a lot of reasons.
Palm is the granddad of the smartphone.
Before smartphones were a thing, PDAs, which were later known as Palm Pilots largely because that was the absolute dominant version of it.
They took mistakes of the Newton, they took the mistakes of other PDAs, and they just kind of fixed everything about it.
If that was just the end of the story, Palm would be somewhere in here. Like, they had a very successful product in the 90s and they kind of flamed out. But Palm had a second life, and sort of third, but really a second life. In 2007, the iPhone came out, really scrambled the industry. They brought out WebOS. WebOS was absolutely revolutionary. If you pick up a WebOS device today, you will be shocked at how intuitive it is. I would argue that after Palm went under, Google, as well as Microsoft and definitely Apple, spent the next decade plundering its
figuring
corpse,
out
stealing all the good ideas.
The Palm Pre
had wireless charging in 2009.
Yep. Everything that people loved about every other phone, it had it. It looked from the future.
The physical keyboard, as soon as the iPhone came out, its days were numbered. So in 2010, Palm was actually purchased by HP. So here's the thing, for Palm, an important historical company, a lot of real innovation there. Technically, WebOS still exists. LG actually bought WebOS, so that's what runs LG TVs. I want to say we're in this zone. This zone over here.
Yeah, I'd say we're on the peak of that zone.
This peak of the zone.
Vine!
Oh yeah, that can go on the bottom. Yeah, well, I'm good with that. Dude, Vine was bad. Here's the thing, this was TikTok before TikTok.
This was so much better than TikTok. The whole reason I have this job now is because of Vine. When I was a teacher, because yes, I was a teacher, I was Ken's teacher. I started teaching my students, hey, you should start shooting stuff for social media.
Yeah.
And one of the projects I had them do was shoot a Vine. I was super into this type of thing. And then when Ken started working here, he's like, hey, you're into YouTube and stuff. Do you want to come work with us? And that's how I'm here.
The problem with Vine was that it never had a way of making money. Because guess what? It's hard to run ads or monetize anything when you only have 6 seconds to work with. To be fair, I do think Twitter shut down Vine at probably the worst opportunity. Vine was literally TikTok a decade before TikTok was popular. But the good thing though is that Vine spawned many highly successful and acclaimed creators like,
yeah.
Vine too. Oh, man.
So many creators who became wrestlers and boxers.
But it was a bad platform. It was doomed to fail. Down there, all the way down.
What?
How about one from
all
the bottom?
All the way down?
One from the bottom.
There's no way it could be all the way down. Can I do the valley of...
No,
oh my...
absolutely not.
Why?
Dude, Vine was bad. Vine was bad and you should feel bad.
I don't feel anything because I have hemorrhoids.
All right, next up we got Skype, the most recent fallen victim on this list.
Skype is officially no more.
Dead as a formative young lad. GChat and Skype was where I hung out all the time. The real claim to fame with Skype, it allowed you to have first voice and later video calls with pretty much anyone essentially for free.
You want to know the most 2007 thing?
Please.
I would be Skyping. I'd have Warcraft on another screen. And then while I was waiting for like groups and stuff to form, I would be doing Stumble Upon. My girlfriend's sitting there talking to me and she's like, are you stumbling right now? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, pay attention to me. And I'm like, no, stumble.
You're a terrible boyfriend. It's just crazy at how many communications apps have come and gone. But Skype was part of that golden era. In 2009, Skype had 405 million users with 8% of the world's international calling minutes. And in 2011, Microsoft spent $8.5 billion to acquire Skype.
Ran it into the ground.
They Microsoft it.
Yeah.
And Skype spent the next decade getting basically shittier and shittier, and everything else got better and better.
The biggest banger of a ringtone ever. I just remember having time call with the girlfriend, and she's like, what do you think? I'm like, I don't know what I'm looking at. Because it was so pixelated.
You should have lied, you stupid idiot. You know what? You deserve to rank Skype wherever the hell you want after that story. I'll give it all to you, my friend.
It's got to be less than Vine. Flash.
Flash started out as an animation software in 1995. It was called Future Splash Animator. If you were on the internet in the 2000s, you needed Flash to watch video. There were so many Flash games because you could use Flash to not only create all that stuff, but also you would have that to play it, which I will say was notoriously buggy and very, very, very insecure. It really wasn't until HTML5 came out in like the late 2000s that really actually gave us a secure and sort of open way to replicate a lot of this sort of functionality that Flash gave. Because really, if you didn't have Flash on your computer, you were unable to access a significant chunk of the internet.
You were unable to play slime volleyball?
Yep. So in 2005, Adobe purchased Macromedia. By the time the iPhone came out, it was very famous for not supporting Flash at a time where you had Flash on Android, you had Flash on, I think WebOS maybe had Flash.
Steve Jobs always had it out for Flash. I think it's just because he hated Adobe so much.
He did hate Adobe. I remember there was an actual letter written by Steve Jobs, posted on Apple.com, and basically saying like, hey, look, I understand that Flash was super good, but it's insecure, it's buggy. And to be fair, he was absolutely right. Most of the time, if you had like some kind of virus or issue, especially on Windows in those days, it was almost always a Flash vulnerability. Flash was ahead of its time, but also it was such a broad and sort of like, it was like the underpinning of the internet at the time. Flash was the default on YouTube until 2015. It wasn't until 2020 that Adobe finally deprecated Flash. How do we rank Flash? Because I think culturally important, but also really it was something that had to die. Like it ran its course. I think it had about as happy of a death as any of these things can be.
What do you think of this?
Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, Tom's calling. He wants you to jump back on MySpace.
So this is what got me off Friendster.
Is Friendster on this list? I hope not.
MySpace came out in 2003 and immediately started teaching little idiot teens how to do HTML. So,
mostly to make sparkly profiles and play Green Day. So much of music in the 2000s was driven by MySpace. You could probably point out a huge swath of bands, musicians who got popular largely
Strictly
off the back
because
of MySpace.
some bands would put like every piece of music they had on there.
Because I knew you were going to download it anyway, so here, just at least engage with us on MySpace.
Yeah. The top 4, the top 8. That was how you told your friends you were mad at them. My ride or die is number 1. My bottom is number 2. And she'd be like, why am I number 2? And be like, because he's my ride and die and bros before hoes.
That's the most 2005 sentence I've heard in a while.
Look, it was gambling with emotions.
So here's the thing. MySpace came very close to being an absolute juggernaut. They also had a potential offer to acquire Facebook back before Facebook got huge for only $75 million, which they rejected. You know who the real winner in all this was? Tom. Let's pour one out for Tom.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Oh.
I got to give this super high up there.
No.
Because
it failed.
No. This saved every millennial in the room here thanking Tom for deleting all of their stuff because all of their blunder years were erased off the internet.
You know what? And it was 2013 too, before all that shit been archived.
And that's because all my photos were on MySpace and they all got deleted. So I lost a lot of cherished memories, but what I saved in embarrassment, MySpace.
No, what is wrong with you?
Thank you.
What?
Thank you, MySpace. Thank you, Tom. I salute you.
Could not disagree with this more. How could you? All right.
Move on.
Nokia. They really owned the early mobile space. Now, I say mobile, not smartphones.
They had a ton of smartphones. They just sucked.
You look at Android, right? Android has been continuously developed for almost 20 years now.
I know, I invented
it. Same thing with the iPhone. Almost everything that we use today has had 15, 20 plus years of continuous development. The thing is, earlier stuff. So you look at like WebOS. Like WebOS worked because it was a brand new ground up thing. Like that was the smart move. They were just a little bit late. But you look at other things like Symbian, which is the actual operating system that Nokia used. You look at like Windows Mobile. A lot of this stuff was like a little too old and creaky, and so as technology advanced, they couldn't add enough features on it. It sort of crumbled. Looking back with the benefit of hindsight, what really made or broke almost all these companies, especially like that sort of 2000s era, was at what point did you decide to cannibalize yourself? At what point did you kill your hugely successful product to burn it down and to start from a brand new sort of foundation and build up from there? You look at companies like Palm, you look at companies like Microsoft, especially in the mobile space, they were all building on antiquated technology that they just couldn't keep bolting features on. It just didn't work. And Nokia, they just kind of didn't do that, or at least they didn't do it until it was far too late. In 2007, they had 40% of the mobile phone market share. And I say 2007 because that was the year that the iPhone came out and it started to go downhill. By 2010, they had pretty much lost almost all third-party support. In 2011, they basically had said, you know what? We're switching to Windows Phone. By 2011, Android had already gotten a good market share. The iPhone was on its 4th iteration. They were just a little bit too late to actually get the sort of their claws into things.
Yeah.
And they ended up buying Nokia because they knew that they were behind and they knew they needed to persevere on mobile. But even then, it was too little too late. And Microsoft eventually decided to just sort of sunset Windows Phone by the late 2010s, which is sad. The problem with Nokia, though, was that they were just too little too late. Nokia's
right.
got to be...
I'm going to put it...
No, what? Stop putting high. Just put it slightly below palm, and I'll feel better.
Speaking of phones, we have the BlackBerry. If you could afford the phone, it was free to text people through BBM. And that was just such a huge deal because, again, we're talking at a time when it was 10 cents a minute, 25 cents a message. I lost friends and I lost relationships because you couldn't text people for free.
The best physical keyboard on any smartphone of all time were on a number of BlackBerries. Like, they really had the keyboard sort of sorted out. BlackBerry, they were smart because they had sort of really targeted themselves more on the business side and just happened to also work as like sort of a consumer device. The push notification was designed and invented by BlackBerry in 2010 with a 43% market share, but almost immediately it started dropping once the iPhone started to pick up and was not like $1 bajillion. It dropped from 43 to 7% in less than 3 years.
There was no real third-party app support. There's no app store. This is tough because the people who went to BlackBerry are the people who left Palm. BlackBerry killed Palm is really what it comes down to.
You know, actually,
because
that's right.
This was a Palm Pilot that had that.
And people moved to BlackBerry. Yeah,
BlackBerry is what Palm should have been.
Yeah,
and so that's what.
I feel like it's got to be below Palm then.
All right. Next up, we got the iPod.
So the first iPod came out in 2001. The first iPod was a classic first generation Apple product. It was late to market. You know, there were other MP3 players that existed. It was much more expensive. They had something there because I think they accurately looked at the market and was like, hey, all these MP3 players kind of suck. We can make something that looks better and is more iconic, yada, yada, yada. It started out with like a good concept, but a little rough, but they refined it and refined it and refined it. The iPod market share in the US was 74% by 2005. And in 2006, iPod sales were 40% of Apple's revenue. Keep in mind, that is the last year before the iPhone.
Here's my controversial take on the iPod.
Okay.
It was massively iconic, and this is the one that is the least influential of stuff today. When you trace what's still being a thing today, the iPod is the least.
I think it did do one thing though. That sort of brought Apple from being a sort of almost has-been to the hip, cool company that we all thought about them as in the 2000s. I have a little bit of an ulterior motive here. I literally only started making YouTube content because I owned an iPod Touch. And that is the reason why I started the channel. I've watched so many of these reviews, I can make a review myself. iPod can either be number 2 or number...
I'll give you number 2.
It's gotta be number 2.
Because I see what's coming up. It is Yahoo! They started as a web directory.
1994.
And became the first popular search engine. It was fun Google.
By 1998, Yahoo was the most popular homepage, I think, just on the whole internet. They started adding other services like email and whatnot. I remember you used to have a Yahoo email address. So in 1988, they had the opportunity to purchase Google for $1 million with an M. $1 million. And they said, nah, this Google thing ain't gonna work out.
Google sucks. They're just copying our double ooze.
They spent $3.6 billion buying GeoCities, which to be fair was probably not like a completely crazy idea, but this was back before, like during the dot-com bubble where GeoCities was probably never a $3.6 billion company. Then by 2002, they tried to acquire Google and they added 3 zeros to that. So instead of $1 million, 4 years later, they offered $3 billion. And Google says, nah, we want 5. They go, oh, that's too much. And they passed on it again.
Yahoo got itself into a little bit of a situation with a $1 billion investment in Alibaba in 2005.
Which was crazy because Alibaba went public of like, what, 10 years later or something. The taxes on the shares of that Alibaba investment were worth more than all of Yahoo. I feel like Yahoo stayed in business an extra 10 years because $1 billion in Alibaba ended up turning into like $50 billion or something, right? It was like some insane amount of money. Microsoft tried to buy Yahoo in 2008 for $47 billion, and Yahoo said, nah. Everyone gets a gimme, right? Like, oh, Blockbuster could have bought Netflix, and didn't, huh? But Yahoo made like 50 fucking boneheaded decisions, every single one of which was wrong and terrible. Basically, Yahoo instead died a slow death, much the way AOL did, except they didn't have a good excuse because Yahoo had every reason to be great. I think a lot of us have fond memories of Yahoo. I know I do. But I'm glad that this is the way it ended because any company that makes this many fucking stupid decisions deserves to die.
Welcome to This Is. We went and got massages on Craigslist.
Wait, no, we didn't. That's not what we did. That's actually not
different
true.
video.
Yeah.
We had Kinsey look on Craigslist for weird stuff, and then we got massages.
As I'm sure you're well aware, Craigslist, the grandfather of Facebook Marketplace, and is filled with all the weirdness that you might ever imagine. And so today, we're going to be guessing the price.
Let's take a look at what we got here.
3 rare transparent prison televisions.
Whoa. I'm aware of the transparent prison television. I am not aware of the dope green.
You might ask yourself, why do you need a transparent prison TV? Well, it's so you can't smuggle your contraband in. It was probably a lot easier to smuggle with a big CRT.
I don't know if this is a selling point or not. It really depends on what you're looking for. A couple of these have the original inmate's ID number and name carved into it.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, it looks cool. It's got a story behind it. But I'm assuming that these are gonna be a little bit more expensive. Think about how many hours of Maury are on each one of these TVs.
3, 2, 1.
$85.
I said 115 and I drew a shiv, so if you don't give me the point.
What? $1,200? No, that's
okay.
No.
So we're gonna take my toothbrush shiv and we're gonna find this guy.
A sealed copy of Fortnite for the Nintendo Switch, a WATA Error resealed. So this is the Deep Freeze bundle.
Yeah, this is one of the battle passes.
So this was the Deep Freeze bundle, which if I remember, I had like some number of V-Bucks with it. So WATA is a fairly well-known grader of video games.
Everyone knows that this was the peak Fortnite. No, I got nothing on this. This is stupid. Like,
Fortnite is a game which I think it's a pretty safe bet to say is going to have significant cultural appeal for years and years to come. I think it is one of these games that has a real collectability to it.
This is a plastic box.
But hold on, but yeah, okay, you say that. How else could you have a physical copy of any kind of Fortnite thing? I don't know this
That's
is
why
true.
it's stupid.
Don't you all wish you bought a first edition Pokemon booster box for $100 back in 1999 that's worth 200 grand now? Of course you do. If you wanted to make a bet on the future of Fortnite, that 10, 15, 20 years from now, there's gonna be some real value there. Please, anyone in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong. This might be the very first physical Fortnite game that was ever created. This is the first time that there's a physical Fortnite game on a store shelf. Right? Oh, wait, you actually could buy Fortnite Save the World version on a disc? Oh, then never mind, it's dumb. I don't know.
I want to sell you stuff.
I was not buying it. I was just making an argument for why the collectability.
Did you know that this is the first physical bottle of a half-drunk lemonade? 3, 2, 1.
$300.
$7,000.
That's not $7,000. Excuse me.
What?
Y'all, what the hell?
I have some Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
I never grade any of them. They're just in a safe. I forgot the combo. So Blue's Clues video game rated M+.
Can I just point out the fact that what the shit is with this? If you remember the host Steve and his dog Blue, this is your clue to get access to the limited time video game for older consoles from the show. Matt, is this some Thursday night activity? I think that they're advertising Thursday night activities.
There is some confusion in the Thursday night community.
Yep.
That this is called being a bluey. When you're doing the stuff, when you finish it, and you have to do everything in song.
Gross. But you can agree with me that there's clearly no video game. Let me read the challenges. Olympic Trials, which is a 30-meter dash with press-ups, push-ups, molten tar jump, and the handy-dandy notebook javelin throw. If you're craving or homesick for a blast in the past, then this is the right game for you. There will be a short verification screen to see if you are over 18 years old to play the game. Ick. Kinsey, you found something nefarious and bad, and we should report it to the authorities immediately after I guess how much.
This is like a next level of furryism. It's
no. You cannot show that. Literally, you cannot show that. We need to be monetized, please.
3, 2, 1.
$250.
$5,000.
$15? What in the heck? I have so many questions.
How are you turning a profit?
Look, we just need to call the authorities. Someone needs to investigate this. That's probably bad.
Don't call the authorities.
Peanut vending machine.
A peanut vending machine with Peanut Man.
You would put a quarter in, and a peanut would come out.
No, a handful of peanuts.
Great for a game room or display, but it needs some cleaning. Trust me when I say, you gotta clean your nuts regularly.
I have some inside knowledge because I once bought a vending machine like this for us. That is still on this very set.
That one?
No, that's a phone. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
$1,200.
$150.
Wow, that's a good deal. $60?
Yeah.
Dang, brother. Here's the thing. Inflation hasn't hit the peanut man yet.
We're in the wrong business. We need to be growing pistachios. I went and bought a bag of pistachios.
Yep.
I think
sorry. Did you put that on Klarna or?
A 15-foot fiberglass cow.
What the?
Would you not buy this? No. If this is gone, you're fired.
Why in the heck is a cow vertical? Cows are horizontal creatures, god damn it.
Cows are whatever they want to be. Cows are just big dogs. Oh, the TV is.
Our immersion has been broken. Web of West was behind us the entire time.
No, okay. When did that happen?
I don't know.
Cows are just dogs. I don't know if you know that. They're just dogs that have milk in them. Some other dogs do too, but like...
Okay, all right. What would you pay for a 15-foot fiberglass cow?
What would I pay or what is someone selling? Because those are two very different numbers.
I mean...
Because I'm adding a couple zeros to my number. Like, imagine this in my office.
I don't think that's remotely
What
good
are you
idea.
talking about? I will make it fit. I'll get rid of the couch and we'll lay this down and we'll sit on the cow. I'm going to bring a date back and be like, hey, you want to take this to the couch?
Oh my God.
Aaron's gonna cut that out.
I need to delete whatever your non-dating apps on your phone are immediately.
3, 2, 1.
$300.
$2,500.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of fiberglass, my dude.
$650.
This is a steal. We gotta get this.
A steer?
No, that's a
A tactical diaper.
Listen up, boys. Is it gay to use Depends?
When you're running a PSYOP in the middle of the field across the street from Albertsons, and you need to make sure that you can stay perfectly prone for hours and hours at a time, sometimes you gotta take a tinkle, but you can't stand up to do your business. That's when you need the tactical diaper.
This is Army issued. Am I right, Air Force guys?
Everyone wants to protect their torso from an ouch maker, but nobody thinks about protecting their coin purse. Here's the thing, you want to protect the jewels, you want to protect the things. It's used, but still functional. I feel like there's a lot of tactical gear, which might seem silly at first glance, but has an enormous amount of practical benefits when you're out in the wild, or importantly, when you're doing your airsoft shenanigans.
Well,
it's not gonna add some protection, or is that more so to camouflage your bits so people can't shoot at them?
This is definitely like a beginner tactical diaper.
Oh,
like,
yeah, of course. Yeah. No, the advanced level
like
is
advanced level
bulletproof,
ones.
yeah.
They have a much bigger like back pouch. This is meant for like a daily tactical diaper,
Oh, yeah,
not
sure,
like a weekly one.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
$35.
I said $90.
What the hell?
$100.
You know what though? You know what? That's
Yeah,
fair.
you don't spend as much time in Army surplus stores as I do.
You know what?
Again, I want one with a little bit bigger.
Does this go inside or outside your pants?
Sorry, babe. The tactical diaper stays on during sex. So this is a Laserdisc karaoke system for Pioneer. It comes with 46 discs.
These are expensive. I know old karaoke machines I'm not sure about, but I know that Laserdisc has just always been a rich kind of behavior. But also this definitely just has been sitting around someone's house for the last 30 years and they're like, I should probably get rid of that stupid thing. It's either gonna be $50 or $500, I think.
You don't know how wrong you are. 3, 2, 1.
$150.
$900.
No one's paying $900 for this. $250.
They don't know the value of what they got there, but I drew little music symbols, so can I get extra points?
No.
I thought about giving you points for that, but your behavior this video has
been
what?
Atrocious.
I agree.
A sparring partner.
This post got out of hand. Keeping it up for the good news. Jesus loves you. Oh, what the hell? Wait, I got clickbaited.
This guy definitely killed his sparring partner.
That's exactly what happened. And he's doing penance right now.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be, these hands, buy one, get one free. The foot is upsetting in that picture.
I didn't even see the foot. I don't know. Man, like, this is clearly a joke, right?
No,
I mean,
this is real. You don't put something on Craigslist if it's not real. 3, 2, 1.
$20.
Free 99.
$50?
What?
Look, man.
I'm paying $50 for you to tell me that Jesus loves me? What is this, Catholic school?
Teach me to punch through wood blocks, then concrete.
Looking to relearn my martial arts. I used to be able to punch through a wood block or two, but that was over a decade ago. Most importantly, I'd like to learn to punch through at least one concrete block. I would need you to train me to do this, preferably in the course of 3 months, unless you tell me it's impossible to do it that quickly.
My dude, have you ever heard of this thing called like going to like a taekwondo class? Because I feel like they'll teach you.
Please refrain from unsolicited advice about how I should go to therapy instead of this. You should, or how maybe you don't agree with punching through concrete. Whatever your thoughts are, keep them to yourself.
Have you ever broken a wood block with your bare fists?
Yes.
Have you ever broken through concrete?
Yeah, I played Minecraft.
Show people your fists. Show people those hands.
Muscular.
Those are softer than a baby's behind, my friend. I think everyone in life should know how to punch through a wood block. I think that just is helpful.
It is impossible to learn this in 3 months. I gotta say. 3, 2, 1.
$1,000.
Doesn't matter because I'll punch you if you don't give me the right answer.
I like your drawing, so I'll give you a point.
Yeah, violence sometimes is the answer. Okay.
Yep, Camp Pendleton, noted Marine base. Am I right, Marine boys? Wait, no.
No. If you're gonna do the bit.
Okay, sorry.
This is a noted Marine base, and looks like someone got a little angry. Am I right, Army boys?
So there's a slightly used 4K ultra wide TV, which I would say just not ultra wide, regular wide.
So the back of this is in pretty good condition. They're all hopped up on Monster and Zyn.
$20.
$50. Because I'm assuming it comes with the axe.
$400. Bro, get out of here. The Rock, full-size standee. Very realistic, good condition. He is sort of slightly seductively grabbing his, what do you call that? What do WWE wrestlers wear for their little tighty-whitey things?
There's nothing white about that.
Yeah.
Can I just say, I appreciate those thighs.
Yeah.
Those thighs are muscular in a way that makes me feel a kind of way right now.
Yeah.
Should I watch wrestling?
Yeah.
It's oiled up guys.
Yeah.
Just wrestling.
Dummy. Yeah.
Because I have made many full-size standees of myself.
That seems like more than you should make. I don't know why you would need to make more than one.
Well, when I can't go to an event, it's cheaper for me to just take a picture of myself and then send them a full-size cardboard cutout of myself. 3, 2, 1.
$100.
75.
Okay.
Did not have a price. It is literally priceless.
Oh, I'll say I'd pay $100 to look at those thighs every day. I will lose a race. I will lose to you and let you impress your girl. I will even throw a tantrum after the race to boost your ego. Time-honored tradition of losing on purpose to make your
if you've ever
impress your
paid for
significant
this,
others.
you're not paying for the loss, you're paying for the tantrum.
You're paying for acting.
3, 2, 1.
$75.
$350, my guy.
That's way too expensive.
No way.
$50.
Okay.
I've never bought this before, but how do you think Ken pays for all his trips to Japan? I'm just saying.
Wall O Thunder, a rolling wall of speakers. This is the prototype from Mad Max. Held together
on a hospital gurney.
Yep.
With a big old ratchet strap holding it together. It's a hoot and sounds surprisingly good. Never turned it up past halfway because it was plenty loud.
When I went to Finger Lakes Community College, I worked in the recording studio, and my boss comes up and he goes, hey, like legally we're not allowed to pay you because it's like community college, it's taxpayer money. So he's like, do you want a grand piano, like a baby grand piano? I'm like, Bob, I live in a dorm.
Bob.
3, 2, 1.
1,000.
I said $650.
$500. Well done, my friend.
Also from Eagle Rock, that makes sense.
Have the coolest badass hand tool on the job site. All teams done, just let me know.
Do you want your axe and hammer to look like you got struck by lightning from a dark void god?
This is advanced darkness. It's not regular darkness.
The guy who uses this eats exclusively at a gas station. 3, 2, 1.
$50.
$125.
$40.
40. Oh my God.
Final one. Okay.
Final one. Worth 2 points.
Not true.
I always give myself the edge to win. Oh.
Exclusive drinking buddy. Matt, take it away, my friend. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I feel really bad because I saw Kinsey with this picture on her computer yesterday. I just go, oh, that's horrifying.
I feel like this guy looks friendly. He looks like he'd be great to go and be your exclusive drinking buddy.
I feel like this guy is a close talker.
He's got a judgment-free vibe, willing participant in karaoke, bar debates, or emotional oversharing. He's available for dive bars, house parties, rooftops, questionable decisions. Importantly, no refunds if you pass out early. So that's all on you.
What's the experience with drinking with me?
You look for a bar that probably will give you tetanus.
Yeah.
That doesn't run your tab too often, because once you've maxed out your card, you need to make a quick getaway before they realize that you have accidentally bought 4 rounds of shots for the entire bar because you said, "Hey, what's up, everybody? You want shots?" Any bar you go to needs to have a bit of a theme, but like a really shitty theme. Like it needs to be like an 80s bar. Yeah, Matt's go-to move. Oh, you know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be you also have to buy all the drinks. So it's gonna be his base rate plus you have to buy drinks for both of them.
3, 2, 1.
$100 per session.
One good hug, and the add-ons is a crisp high five.
I don't think that's true. $500 per session?
I will say that my hugs are worth $500, so I think I get the point for that. But does he get the point?
No, I don't need a point because I've already won.
No!
Austin wins with 5 versus your 4.
Hello and welcome to This Is James Bond. Shops at this store.
Sorry, hang on. I gotta do a little mewing real quick.
Does James Bond mew?
You think that jaw's natural?
We're gonna look at today Uncrate, which is one of those alpha websites that this is where James Bond would shop from his Sky Mall catalog.
I don't think he... Never mind.
So what we're gonna decide is any of these items, are they beta or are they Bond? Hey baby, do you know how much this keyboard weighs? Enough to break the ice. This is the Kachunkinator, machined from a solid block of aluminum.
And it looks like it's a reject from the Cybertruck.
This thing has to sound just chunkin'. So this thing demands a sacrifice to get it. You actually have to cut your wrist with it.
Censor all
or
of that.
you could just pay $1,600.
I think I'd rather do the first one. This thing is actually kind of cool in that I feel like it would look great on like the set of Severance. Do you remember the Cybertruck keyboard that Ken built a couple years ago?
Yeah.
It was kind of similar, not quite this big, but the same kind of vibe. It was all like metal. I think this just looks good on like your evil villain desk. You know what? I feel like this is about as alpha as it gets.
Yeah. James Bond might shop in this catalog, but Dr. No is buying this keyboard.
I don't know why anyone's out here using a regular pleb keyboard when you can be using the Kachunkinator 9000.
I really wish it was actually called the Kachunkinator. This is Rock Nuclear Bunker. Are you a real prepper like myself?
During a period in the 20th century, the world was just a little bit worried about some things going wrong.
There was a little kerfuffle.
So here in the United States, there are a lot of old decommissioned nuclear silos. They've actually sold them off. So like there's people like in Kansas who like live in or like build these bunkers or whatever.
Yeah.
But this is, I think, one of these bunkers, but it looks like it's actually been upgraded. So this is specifically designed by the Royal Observer Corps. They built these bunkers designed to accommodate up to 3 observers. And the idea would be that they would be able to report on the post-attack fallout if some kind of nuclear event occurred. You poke your head up and go, shit, it's still radiated.
All I want for my bunker is to be in the middle of nowhere with scenic views, have internet, which this has, and I want to be able to get mozzarella sticks. Those are the 3 things I need in my prepper bunker.
I feel like you're not gonna last long in the nuclear apocalypse.
Do you think I don't know how to make my own mozzarella?
I think that's a lot of work.
It is.
This bunker sold for 48,000 pounds, or about 60,000 US dollars.
That's good.
Actually not bad.
That's a good bunker price.
What's the going rate for a bunker these days, man?
Well, I mean, realistically, it's whatever the cost of a shotgun is.
Yo, wait. There's definitely bunker Airbnbs. Do you want to stay in a bunker Airbnb? Let's do it. This is Spooky
I'm going
Town.
to a bunker Airbnb and then just not leaving. I don't want people to know where my bunker is.
Well, it'll be our bunker.
No, I don't. I mean, you're getting.
It's for up to 3 people.
I'm
You're not
eating
inviting
you
us?
immediately in the apocalypse. I'm gonna be hungry again in 30 minutes because you got no meat on your bones.
But what if it's just like a minor apocalypse?
If a firework went off, you were on the grill.
I feel like this is a different conversation that I thought we were about to have. Anyway, I gotta say, hiding underground, that's beta.
I want to give it alpha, but it's British, so beta. The tactical bookmark.
What the hell is
Boys,
this?
have you ever been worried about when you're reading that someone might break in? Well,
this is the Book Bond pen 2.0 bookmark with a graphite tipped eternal pen or pencil. Okay, first of all, it's not alpha to read.
No, what they're doing, they're jotting down in a notebook. What if you're writing in your book and suddenly you need to fix a shelf? You need to be within reach of tools at any given point, all right?
So you got an integrated clip, dual scale ruler, pry bar, flathead screwdriver.
This is alpha as
Absolutely
And also, the fact that this is a 2.0, because we got rid of that sissy 1.0 stuff, it's only a couple $100.
Fellas, it's pretty gay to read.
I don't know if you could say that. Can you say that? The Champagne Saber.
Now, hold on. Apparently, slicing open a champagne bottle with a saber is a 19th century tradition. I know, Matt, as a common champagne enjoyer, you only open your bottles with a saber, right?
Yeah. It's only a champagne saber if it comes from a specific region of France. Otherwise, it's just a sparkling knife. So you go to the mall.
Okay.
And you can get one of these sabers. If you come up to it, like when you go to brunch, all right?
Brunch!
You pull this guy out.
The stainless champagne saber will get any celebration started with its curved edge that effortlessly slices through glass. Is this actually a thing that people do, is slice open bottles? They're saying it cuts through glass.
It doesn't. When you do it a certain way, the pressure in the glass kind of pops it off.
I gotta admit, I feel like I'm not alpha enough to understand this. I'm gonna say yes, this is alpha, but I feel like a little bit intimidated because I don't know if I'm worthy.
Beta.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
The Moon Watch.
All right, hold on. It is kind of like a calculator watch, except somehow even more nerdy.
Houston, we have a wristwatch.
Disky was the name of the onboard computer interface aboard the original moon landing. I will say, I like the aesthetic. The only concern is, though, is that there's no sense of scale, and I feel like these buttons are probably gonna be impossible to click.
Well, a true alpha gets it done.
With their tiny baby fingers?
No, you punch a nerd and then use their fingers. I'm torn on this one.
Yeah, I am
because
as well.
at the what's more manly than being an astronaut? But then also, what's more nerdy than being?
Oh, you're right. Are you trying to tell me that you have to be a nuanced individual with your own thoughts and opinions?
Wait, you got no math?
Math!
And wait, and English because they used verbs and nouns?
Verbs! Nouns!
No.
Ew, absolutely not. Ew. Let's mute. That scared me for a second. Y'all, don't throw words like verb around without like warning me.
Yeah.
This is Pablo Escobar's private jet. Holy shit, this is cool. This is Pablo Escobar's alleged Boeing 727, which has then been rebuilt into a lovely themed stay. Would you stay in Pablo Escobar's private jet?
Yeah, of course.
I would actually do, yeah.
Yeah,
Like, no
I
question.
mean, just the fact that there might be some leftover cocaine in there.
I feel like we could go and investigate, not to report it to the authorities,
Yeah.
of course, just to make sure there's nothing hiding in there.
It's
this
a
is
good
cool.
deal. It's only $446 a night, and it's a mere $1,000 extra if you want to bring your pet hippo. A lot
That's a
of
good deal.
places charge a pretty premium for bringing your pet hippo.
Can I go into the cockpit and go like, this is the kind of stuff that I would absolutely be down for, and the fact that it was Pablo Escobar's makes it even cooler.
What do you think the cleaning fee is in there?
You also have to have like a lot of chest hair. I feel like it's very like 1980.
I don't have a lot of chest hair.
No, no one sees that. No one sees that.
Yeah,
No one
they
sees that.
do.
This is the most alpha thing we've seen yet.
I agree.
Absolutely down. The Death Clock! Here's something that we all need to make peace with in life. You're gonna die. I'm sorry that this is the way you had to find out, but you're gonna die. This is an app that essentially is going to actually try to tell you how long you're gonna last. It uses advanced AI, which we all know AI is gonna kill you. Help you find out how long you're gonna live. It'll ask you some questions that you should answer truthfully, and then it will give you an estimate on how long you'll live, as well as some recommendations on how to live longer. Pfft, yeah, right.
I'm that guy. If someone says, "Hey, can you believe that Matt died?" Someone would just be like, "Yeah." Kinsey has a calendar downstairs, and Matt's funeral is just on there once a week. Every week she just changes it.
That's really mean.
I don't
think that's true. Apparently, this is a $40 a year subscription. If I'm honest with you, I kind of want to do it. What do you think my number is, man? Can I do it and then like refund it? This is freaking beta.
A real man dies when he wants to.
Yeah.
This Sigma BF camera.
You know what BF stands for?
Bad Framra.
Bad Framra. This thing is actually freaking rad. A solid block of aluminum. Aluminium. What could be more alpha than saying it with a British accent?
It supports 6K video recording, but no SD card slot. It's only what's on there. It's just too hard to carve an SD card slot.
I'll take 2 of these here.
No.
I can record at 6K my mewing montages.
This is one of those ones that like all the influencers are like, I need a new camera for it. No, you don't. You look like a fish that's trying to learn how to breathe air. This is the Van Darrell war truck.
The war truck.
What if some dude named Daryl chromed a Vietnam War Jeep?
For everyone who buys a Cybertruck, I'm sorry that you actually didn't buy the Van Daryl War Truck. We don't do no aluminum or stainless steel. We do chrome.
Is it actually chrome or is it just painted chrome?
It's probably just painted chrome.
It's still plastic. But
It's probably plastic, yeah, that's actually. These war trucks are modified Jeeps. So they are based on the old school sort of army Jeeps. And what they've done is they've updated with, quote, modern proportions, advanced instruments like, you know, a speedometer. Are there any photos of a real one? Because this is a CG model. I don't believe that they've ever actually built one of these Van Daryls, especially because they're like, what do you want it to be inside? I don't know, we'll just put whatever you want. I think though that this is still so much better than the Cybertruck that this is a clear alpha move.
If nothing else, Daryl.
The watch ring. And this is the Casio CRW-001 ring watch.
Ultimate move would be to have one of these on every finger. Ludacris said I got hoes in different area codes, and now he can know what time it is in each one of those.
So this is for Casio's 50th anniversary. Fully digital little baby watch that does actually fit on your finger when you need an alarm to let you know that it's grind o'clock, my dudes.
This is definitely a throwback to Casio's first product, which was a ring that held a cigarette.
Beta.
What?
Only betas use non-mechanical watches.
Yeah.
I need something that's real and authentic and would never use something that's digital in any way.
I'm giving this alpha because, again, it's always grind time, and this reminds you of that. Stainless steel party cups. Corksicle made solo cups made of steel.
Hell yeah, brother!
$49.99 for 4.
Wait,
this
what?
is an investment.
$50 for 4 cups? What the
Yeah.
hell?
You will pass these down to your children, your children's children, and your children's children's children because you have an alpha lineage. You guys will inherit the earth. I'm for this.
I'm for this as well, I think. Too many microplastics. This is going to save you. You're going to have micro steel.
My balls are going to be pure.
That's exactly it. That's the problem with your balls, Matt.
You have beer pong balls that are not made of plastic.
I forgot about that.
Golf giggles.
Golf goals.
No, the golf giggles. The golfagles.
Golf goals.
Here's the thing. When you're out on the links with the boys, popping a couple brewskis and you're trying to hit those little tiny balls in the little holes, well, guess what? You put on your caddy vision and it will tell you exactly how much you suck at golf.
They're like the Meta Ray-Bans, except cool.
I disagree.
Can help you track the ball.
How does it do
Cameras.
This? How?
It watches it. You can get AI or real person feedback for your swings.
Beta. Ew.
No.
Golf? Real men play with big balls, not little balls.
Listen, golf boys.
Don't call them golf boys.
I'm getting you one of these.
Oh my God. The MB&F Serpentine watch.
Do you want to pretend like you're a Beetleborg?
I think what it is someone glued a Hot Wheel to like a bracelet.
I love this thing. It doesn't matter whether this tells time or not because you already got your Casio finger watch. The wrist shows how poor someone is.
Yeah.
And then you got your finger to tell time.
Which finger tells the time?
You guys know what time it is? So like we talk about like the middle class.
Okay, middle. Got it.
You're the lower, middle, and upper class.
Yeah, it's all kind of classes.
It all comes down to let's go to a flowchart. Can you afford new furniture?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you build the furniture yourself?
Yes.
You're lower middle class. Did you pay someone to build the furniture for you?
Theoretically, yes, I did.
You're upper middle class. Did it have to be built?
No, it showed up fully
You're upper
assembled.
class.
What if my dining table is one of those foldy tables? Does that count as building it? If it comes fully assembled, I'm apparently a rich boy because I'm using a card table and some of them white plastic lawn chairs. For $148,000. Ew.
This is alpha.
Wait, no, beta.
No, this is alpha.
No, it's beta.
The crystal cigar glass.
Yo! Alpha! 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 As we're drinking our scotch, our whiskey without the E, and we want to smoke our cigar, because of course we do, but who wants to have a separate ashtray to put your cigar in? Not us. We're going to stick our cigar inside our glass and accidentally give ourselves a little ouchie when we burn ourselves.
Beta as hell.
Excuse me?
Let me explain why. One, a real man actually is into his whiskey, which gives it that smoky feeling. The Lord gave us whiskey and cigars to keep our hands occupied so we couldn't do anything nefarious. If you guys have a free hand, you guys are gonna be over in the corner gooning. You have the whiskey and cigar. Your hands are occupied. Zero gooning.
You just invented a type of guy that I have to kill.
Look, if you want to succeed with No Nut November,
No, it's much. Also, what the fuck is wrong with
Real
you?
Alpha's No Nut November all year long.
This is not the bit you need to commit to. We could have done another bit. This is not the
What bit? I'm grinding, all right?
No, stop. No. Matt, do you even drink whiskey? Because I don't think you do. No. That's not whiskey. That's like saying LaCroix is water. Okay, it's like spicy water.
Let us know what kind of glass you goon with.
Yeah, no.
Like, follow, subscribe.
No.
Matt, my mom watches these videos.
No, what the hell?
Dude, don't tell your mom what gooning means.
This is bad. You know what? I feel like we have made some decisions that were poor today. I'd like to sincerely apologize on behalf of the entire This Is crew. You know, sometimes once you get into the alpha mindset, you mew a little bit too hard. Your brain goes a little fuzzy. You make some questionable decisions. You wake up the next morning in jail, and you realize that maybe you shouldn't have done what you did last night.
If your hands are full, you can't get into trouble. That's all I'm saying. Like, follow, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one.
Boy, I feel like I need to reevaluate some life decisions now. One of these days, one of the dumb things I do on camera is going to catch up to me. Mostly like huffing random things, licking things. But one of these days, I'm just going to realize like I'm going to accidentally have like a third kidney or something, and it's because of one of the things I did on camera. I just know that at some point, I'm going to be sitting on my deathbed, and I'm just going to be like, I'm pretty sure Temu put me here.